Hey, yo. What's poppin', gang? Yeah, we back with another reaction. What's good? What up, Positive Vibes? I see you, first one in the chat. Jay Thomas here. What up, my fellow creator? Jay Thomas in the building. What up, gang? What's up, everybody? Listen, man, yesterday we took the day off. I was not feeling well, man. I did drop a couple of videos yesterday. I was like, you know what, we're gonna go live. I was like, you know what, man, I ain't got the energy, man. I'm just not feeling well. So I'm gonna take the day. I feel much better today. Got that workout in today. It's already noon on my side. So I said, this is the get y'all through y'all work day stream. It's also hump day, is Wednesday. Y'all probably a little bit ready to get to the weekend already, man. So we here for that. Shout out to T-Mac, what up? Let me know when y'all pull up, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me know if this is your first live as well. We got a good one for y'all today, man. We got a couple of different topics we're gonna get into today. We got some Drake news, we got some DJ Head and Kendrick news, we got some news from the Ville. And then we also just got blessed with a surprise, man. We're gonna react to that later. It's not a part of the title, but we got Vaughn actually just did a Power 106 freestyle. So y'all know we gotta get to that. And then we gotta talk about Vaughn on Joey Badass. So I seen that yesterday. I talked to Ray instantly. It was like, yo, where's this full interview at? He said, bro, trust, it's on Apple Music. Y'all gonna get it soon. I haven't seen the full interview drop, but we did get a clip from it. So we definitely gonna make sure we tap in with that. Miss Michelle, what up? Demario, what up? Was it Sissy Fo? My South Africa in the building? South Africa in the building, what up? Everybody feeling good today. So let's go ahead and get into our first topic, man. First topic of discussion we're gonna get into is DJ Head talking about probably from what I can see is the progression from doing $500 shows to stadiums, which is absolutely incredible to think about from anybody who's starting something and not necessarily knowing where that's gonna go, but having a vision and able to look at the bigger picture. I like that in the background, able to see the bigger picture and see this is not where it's always gonna be. So you gotta just kind of continue to grind. It fits well with what we do over here too. Andy Pandy, what up? Also fits well with what we got going over here too, man, because it's a grind. It's a grind and we're gonna continue to do it. So let's go ahead and tap in with the first video, man. DJ Head recalls Kendrick wanted $500 for a show and then now seeing him do studios. Even though this is not DJ Head, this is definitely Elliot.
To Kendrick, you were at the Atlanta Kendrick Lamar GNX SZA co-headline tour. What was the vibe out there? You ran to Atlanta.
Wait. Shout out to Hip Hop DX and my dog, man. Bro, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank on what his name is. Why am I drawing a blank? Jeremy Hecht. There it is. Jeremy Hecht. Shout out to Jeremy Hecht.
Didn't tell us. No pregame. No, tell your brothers that you're gonna be out there. Our heart business, and all of a sudden you just kicking it extra days. And we see you at the Kendrick Lamar concert.
Oh, he on video call.
Where's the love and trust in our relationship? I don't understand.
I'm gonna be honest with you. YN.
All right.
YN.
Now I'm YN now.
When I went to go do the Black Effect Podcast Festival in Atlanta,
yes, sir.
I didn't even realize that Dot was gonna be out there. The homie DJ Era was like, yo, you know Dot is gonna be here while you here. And I'm like, oh shit. Let me get my affairs in order.
Yeah, stop. You knew that's cap.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got my affairs in order. But Punch just went on the timeline and said that he's, as much as he loves everyone, he can't be the ticket man for this entire tour.
Yeah. I've been thinking that too, man. Like everybody wants tickets, bro. Anybody connected to the fan wants tickets. I gotta know Punch and all of them phones is being lit up looking for tickets, bro. Oh, no, I know it.
Reach out
not even in LA. Wait till they get to LA.
But I may or may not have a connection, so I made sure I got my affairs in order. I went to go see the show while I was there in Atlanta, and it was phenomenal. Like I ended up talking to Dot, and I told him like I was.
What's the next tour date? Philly just passed. We talked about Philly a little bit. We did Philly TikToks. We didn't really go crazy into Philly. We didn't do a full breakdown of Philly because high key, there was not a lot of coverage on Philly. Like Philly, where y'all at, bro? New Jersey? Okay, thank you, Keon. Philly, where y'all at, bro? Y'all ain't had no footage out there. I'm like, damn, bro, they ain't take no videos.
Like proud isn't. I told him, I said, proud isn't an abundant enough word for what I am, bro. Like,
wow.
Like just seeing that, because I know where we come from. Like I remember, you know, I remember hitting him up with one of the homies for $500 to do a show, and Dot was like, "Yeah, I need that right now." This is 2010. He was like,
"Bro, I need that right now. I need that. Hey, Dot, you want to do the show 500? I need that right now. Yes." And then to see this, if you've been anywhere around that camp, and I know Curtis talks about it a lot, where he's been around them from when they were much smaller outfit, and to see the growth and progression and where they've gone, to be a part of that has to feel amazing. I can't imagine now they getting 500 a ticket in some spots. 500 a ticket. I was looking yesterday.
I got Dot a show for 500, and he was like, "Bro, I need that right now."
Yeah.
And just, you know, being able to see him at that
at a goddamn stadium,
because I had to just share that with him. I was like, "Bro, I had a moment. I was just looking. I sat in the crowd for the whole show. Like I wasn't backstage.
No bathroom
I wasn't
breaks.
on the riser. I wasn't in the pit. Like I wanted to see the show
with the people.
And so I watched the show, and I just had a moment. I just kept looking like it was people as far as I could see, bro. Just all the way up into the sky, all the way across, and it was no. And I mean, hey, you know, apparently there was a lot of bots.
Hey,
None that you saw.
Hey, apparently it's a lot of bots. That is, hey, bro, that's incredible, man. That's absolutely incredible. And that's why we've been doing our part on this side too, to continue to show people that it's not bots. Every angle, every city, from every seat, from the hundreds to the energy floor, to the 200, to the 300s, wherever you at, it's nothing but people in these crowds. They not gonna get that one over on us, gang. They not.
Bot. No, but it's funny because
he probably did shed a tear.
I just told him, like, bro, that shit was crazy, bro.
Do you think it was the fact that, because he referenced on stage, like, you know, the early days shows at Tabernacle, like we know these places in Atlanta where you first break through, like, what was the magnitude of just seeing like in a stadium? How crazy was that?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's two things. It wasn't seeing him in the stadium as much as it was
the people
seeing the reception of him.
Yeah.
Because I was there when people used to tell us that there were people on the radio in LA who told us it wasn't gonna work. Dot is not a star. The music ain't it.
Can y'all pinpoint who that was? Regal, what up? Can y'all pinpoint who that was? Who said Dot wasn't gonna be it? Who said Dot wasn't gonna be a star? I wanna know. I wanna see those people now. And again, hindsight is always 2020. Even I say that, man. I said in my reaction of the Not Like Us video, I said this is not gonna be everybody's favorite because it's so Cali. It's that bop. It's like a bop for them. I've been wrong a billion times over. People let me know all the time. They be like, bro, you was so wrong. I'm like, dog, hindsight is 2020. I thought Meet the Grams was going to be the killer, and Not Like Us ended up being the one that just took everybody over, man. So that was a tough one. It was
weirdo. There are people who feel this way and still feel this way, but they have to do it quietly or on stream. But
wait, what?
Music ain't it. He a weirdo. There are people who feel this way and still feel this way, but they have to do it quietly or on stream.
Okay. It was Ack. What up, Kelani? It was Ack. He said they got to do it quietly. Or wait, hold on one more time, just so y'all can see what he said. He wanted y'all to see that.
Music ain't it. He a weirdo. There are people who feel this way and still feel this way, but they have to do it quietly or on stream.
They have to do. Wait. Did he say they have to sue quietly? No, that's not what he said.
Who feel this way and still feel this way, but they have to do it quietly or on stream.
It sounded like he said sue.
Who feel this way and still feel this way, but they have to do it quietly or on stream. But
That's tough. They got to do it on stream, bro. So you definitely talking about Act being one of them people that say he was never gonna make it. That's crazy. But again, like I said, hindsight is 2020. We all see it now. Maybe some people didn't see it then. I think in a lot of artists you could see the glow. You could see it early on. And maybe be able to tell where that's gonna go. I don't ever recall a time, and maybe it's just not early enough from my recollection. But anytime I ever heard Kendrick rap, I knew he was, if anything, if nothing else, he was an elite rapper. So you might not have seen the star power or the marketability for him, or like you say, he's a weirdo or whatever. You know, he might not have been the rapper of the time that talked about money, cars, and women and whatever. So that maybe that's why. Because there's definitely eras in rap where it's dance, and then it's now we talking about just monetary things and whatever. And then now I feel like it's always been a conscious rap has always been a conscious sport, in my opinion. But I think people deviated away from the consciousness because people thought that you were a weirdo for talking about real life things. So I don't know. But again, maybe they didn't see the vision. Shout out to LaQuasia. Hopefully I said it right for the $2 donation. Look, part of the live. I appreciate you, gang. Look, another live. Make sure y'all let me know if this is your first live when you pull up, or if you found us this week or the last couple of weeks and you've been finding yourself coming back. Yeah, that means you're enjoying the content. So I appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit that sub button, hit the like button too. I appreciate it. Let's get to it.
There were people who there were naysayers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were the ones embracing this new wave of what was coming out of LA, and it wasn't embraced like that. So, like I said, it was two things. One is seeing the reception. People were singing word for word. Like, you seen the homie, I forgot his name. He's a dope artist from Texas. He plays keys and everything. He was in the front row rapping every word.
That's crazy.
I think it was at the Houston show. And he went viral.
Oh, that's bro. Oh, if you go back to the Houston TikToks video, he was rapping with Dot word for word. Go back to the Houston TikToks video.
I think it was from Texas.
This is who we talking about.
He plays keys and everything. He was in the front row rapping every word I think it was at the Houston show.
Shout out to Asia.
And he went viral. I think his name is Just something. He's fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
But then the second thing, it's seeing people sing all the words. But then the second thing was, I got to see him have little moments where he got to take it in. Like, there was certain parts where he would, because I know him and I know how he be thinking.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation when I went to go see the Mr. Morale show in Vegas. And we had a conversation backstage. And so, not to divulge those conversations, but I remember him being like, man, this shit crazy. And so I saw him have those moments in real time on stage. Like,
it's, you know why, bro? To me, that just give me real N-word. I'll be trying to make it as clean as possible. I'll be forgetting where I'm at. So excuse me. I'm not that PC. I just try to do it for the videos. Okay. And so I don't get flagged and whatever. But he give me I'm just a real N-word, bro. Like, he just sit back and be like, bro, it's crazy, man. Like, I can't even believe people just want to see me and talk to and talk about me and rap my lyrics. There's no, even I can't say no. Everyone has a little bit of an ego. That's not what we see from Dot. We see a lot of reflection, and we see a lot of gratitude, right? Reflection and gratitude are two words that always ring true when I think about Kendrick as an artist. And I can think about, okay, when I think about rappers like Cole, I think of a person who has a hunger to be the best, not necessarily a word for it, but a hunger to be the best, but not necessarily the ambition to show it, right? Not the ability to show it. So I can think about a lot of artists and what I think about them, and what I think about Dot is really just reflection and gratitude. That's what I get from him. Let me know if y'all feel the same way. Humbleness. Yes. Humble. I get humble. And in rap, you're hard pressed to find a person that presents humble, but then also has a braggadocious air to them lyrically too, where it's like, yeah, I'm humble, but I'm still that N-word. I'm still him.
Damn, like he would just look around and be like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And he would smile and shit like that. And so those are the things, to me, those were like the key takeaways.
Shout out to Real
like
Skill.
Obviously the show was good. The whole set list is out there at this point. SZA fucking kid. I want to take this opportunity as well. I had a full-on, and this has never been public, but I had a full-on argument with Charlemagne, because I said, me and him were arguing on the phone one day, and I told him that SZA don't have no slaps. And of course, I'm always the one saying stuff like this, like, so-and-so ain't got no slaps.
DJ Head said SZA ain't got no slaps. Shout out to Cam Cobain for the 2, gang. I appreciate you. K-Dot is the perfect mix of righteous and hood. Facts, righteousness and hood. That's a really good, I'm telling you, man, I be seeing like hats and t-shirts. Righteousness and hood with Dot on it would be lit. But DJ Head said SZA ain't got no slaps. That's crazy. You know what I think is crazy? Like, my son is a huge like SZA fan. And him and his friends, I forgot where it was. No, it was my cousin's. He was going away for college. We threw him a little party, and SZA came on, and not the girls sitting over here singing every lyric to the song. The dudes just stood up and was singing like line for line. These are football players. I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all know every line to SZA. So that, I think that SZA has done something too where she hasn't had to take she hasn't had to take the salacious route. I think she's definitely done a little bit of that, but it's not her brand. Like, it's on brand for her to love like insects and stuff like that. Like, so I think she's been able to do that, but she's been able to captivate a lot of people.
It's all art.
They never have enough slaps.
Right. And then after that, Charlemagne told on me. So he's in the box. He's in New York on the SOS tour, watching the show with Top Dog and Punch in the suite. Mm-hmm. And he telling on me to my big one.
That's crazy.
He telling Top, like, yo, Head says SZA ain't got no slaps. Punch is like, oh yeah. So now I'm on the phone with Top for 2.5 hours that night.
Damn.
East Coast time, it's like 1:30 in the morning. Punch, I'm talking to him on text. Long story short, I was wrong.
Of course.
Absolutely.
You saw the slaps live?
Slaps. Now, I'm not saying it in a traditional sense. I'm not saying it in an untraditional sense that she doesn't. I never said that the internet is going to run with it. I've never said that SZA don't have hit records.
Right.
I've never said that SZA's not a superstar.
Wait.
I said she don't have no slaps.
Wait. Clarification, please. Isn't a slap a hit record? Am I missing? And shout out to the people who told me what AAVE was from the last video. That was an African American vernacular and something. I was like, bro, y'all coming up with terms I ain't never even thought of before. But so slaps, wait, chat. Okay, if you're watching this on a playback, what does a slap mean to you? When I hear slap, I hear it's a hit. What does slaps mean to y'all? It was you? Yeah, shout out to I'm a fan. Slap equal, he's talking club bangers, I guess. Slaps equals making people move in the club. Slap equals dance or a bop? Really? Slap is upbeat. Okay. I've been using the term wrong this whole time because I thought slap was just a hit. Personally. Let me know what y'all think though. I thought, hey, I look, I'm rocking with y'all.
As a DJ, what do I play from SZA?
Okay.
Like, what's the go-to slap that unanimously all DJs are going to throw on? Every DJ.
Answer that question if y'all didn't hear it.
Like, what's the go-to slap that unanimously all DJs are gonna throw on?
Yeah, Regal. I'm thinking snooze. 1000%. I'm thinking snooze. Or Saturn. Snooze isn't a slap. See, look. Or snooze might be a slap. I don't know.
Like, what's the go-to slap that
if you're watching this on a playback, answer that question.
Throw on every DJ.
Oh, Rich Baby Daddy. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Depending on where you at in the time in the set or where you at in the region.
My bad.
Every DJ, depending on where you at in the time in the set or where you at in the region, it depicts which song you're gonna play from SZA. She got slaps that I never heard that I need to go now. I have been familiarizing myself with the SZA catalog because she definitely got a couple of slaps on top of the hits and the big over the top records that are multi-platinum and all that kind of shit. But SZA got slapped. So I wanted to publicly say that she got
you better clear your name from that.
I'm curious because I'm a huge SZA fan musically. Like Control is one of my favorite
fucking songs, Jeremy Heck.
But I might no.
Kiss Me More, I don't know. I don't even know that song. I don't know that song. I gotta familiarize myself with SZA's catalog too, because I only really know the major hit records.
What I'm saying is I might be with you in terms of like she has a lot of hit songs. What I'm curious. Let me know once you actually dig through that because I don't know what the slap would be. Like I was trying to look just now. Like you could maybe say Kill Bill or Snooze or like the Weeknd remix.
Again,
but
not Elliot Wilson definition of slap. A slap is a Bay Area word, hip hop word, or a Bay Area culture word that depicts a song that rattles the trunk.
No, that's exact, and I'm rolling with that definition.
Okay, so he said it's a song that rattles the trunk. He ain't even talking about what? Yo, hey, look, let me know, because now this is a whole ass debate. I'm about to post this question in, name. I'm about to post this question right now. All right. Post it. I need to know what y'all thinking.
I don't know what song that would be, but
Snooze rattles the trunk.
Snooze
is slow, but it rattles. Snooze is slow, but it rattles the trunk. If you put Snooze on,
maybe Kill Bill. Yeah, okay. And let me know once you go through. But yeah, SZA's a superstar.
Right. But you got to witness the connection to the audience though, like her power of her music to her fan base. They're singing, so they're singing her shit word for word, just like Kendrick shit's word for word.
Bro, word for word.
Real fans go to the show.
You're talking about. Let me see. Mercedes.
Because that's the thing. Did you feel the connection with the crowd that these people are Kendrick and SZA fans? Was there any kind of disconnect where it's like, okay, some girls are there more to see SZA, or as you felt like everybody was connected to both artists? Because that's what it seems like. It's a co-headlining tour.
Yeah.
That people
like I said before, I think that some people might go there for an artist specifically. Like it might be 70-30 in favor of one artist, like of the other artist, or enough of the other artist, but you may not be a super fan, but you're leaving with either artist that was that 30%. You're leaving with a new understanding and gratitude of that artist. That's the way I'm seeing it.
Are fans of both those artists and feel the connection between them.
So bro, when I tell you it was crazy, them like. I don't want to say she's the new this or the new that. SZA is her own thing. but I have never seen anything like the connection between young women and SZA, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about young women from fucking 35 years old to fucking 8 years old.
Another artist. That's another one. Is there an artist in recent time that has that much of a connection with an age group that is that vast? And he's saying 35, but we can say even older than that. The only artist I can look to, and just excuse me, but is a Beyonce. And I think Beyonce always appealed to a like upper teen, 18, 19-year-old and up. Not necessarily 14, 15 down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but that's just my daughter likes SZA. I would have never, but she's not old enough to like Beyonce. But let me know what y'all think about that too. Like you know, how SZA connects with her audience in such a vast age gap difference. Yeah, that's a really good one. Recent history. Who are some other artists? Doja Cat? Yeah, he's talking about women specifically, Victor. He's talking about women specifically, so I'm gonna say women specifically. Doja Cat, correct? Wildly enough, I don't know any Doja Cat. I think she's a devil worshiper too, so I don't really be on that like that. But any performance I've ever seen, she look like a devil. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good off all that. Doja Cat. Who else? I can't really think of maybe Ariana Grande. Is that too far? Maybe Ariana Grande? SZA is on Rihanna's level. I could respect that too. Doja Cat's antics are too much. That's a fact. I don't even know who Kali Uchis is. Kali Uchis has the Hispanic females in a hold. Really? Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is not even, we can't even, Taylor Swift is like, come on, dog. Different universe, like different planets. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Ariana. Yeah, I think Ariana. Oh, Billie Eilish. Yeah, Billie Eilish. Yeah, Billie Eilish had it too. Sabrina Carpenter, I'm not too familiar with. I've seen her as of recently, but I'm not too familiar with her. Swift or Gaga? Gaga will be on some other shit too. Gaga definitely. Gaga and Doja Cat. Even Billie Eilish, bro, they done some real like, yo, what side are you on, gang? Huh? Yeah, tell me if y'all seen it. This ain't the conspiracy stream. We're gonna do one of those another day.
Like SZA is their
Glorilla?
person.
Yeah.
And
that connection.
Bro, when I tell you it's different, I just pulled it up right now, Jeremy Heck. It says the stadium configuration, approximately 70,000 for a concert configuration.
Crazy.
70,000 people, bro.
Sold
in
out.
Atlanta. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like, I can't wait for the LA. The LA show, I kind of know what to expect. Like, I was talking to Ann about it, and I kind of know, like, what the energy's going to be like. But just seeing that across, like, almost 3,000 miles away from the house, it was just different, bro. Like, that shit was different.
Playboy Cardi out? You see Cardi out
Cardi
there?
did a lot of yelling.
So, here's a fun fact.
That's my Cardi impression.
You sound just like Cardi.
Here's a fun fact. So the way that they did
LA
Playboy
gonna
Cardi,
be ridiculous.
I get it. I think Cardi missed his
No.
cue.
No. Let me clear that up. My son did not go away to college. No. I'm sorry. No, my cousin went away for college and we threw him a party. I did mention them in the same sentence, but no, I do not have a son that went away to college. Woo! No. But thank you. No, I don't.
So there's this wall, and I don't want to give the show away, but there's this wall that they have. It's it's a video wall, and they're like doors that open up. So Kendrick kind of does these things where he'll walk downstairs. It's like art. So when Cardi, when I think it's Good Credit, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Good Credit came on, everybody was kind of confused because you can't see anything. Only the people that were smack dab in the middle can see Playboi Carti. Everybody else can't see anything because they're behind the wall, the doors. So no one knew what the fuck was going on. Everybody was like kind of looking, not no one, that's an exaggeration. People were looking around like, what's going on? Also, as part of this concert, there's a lot of video cameras. It's almost shot like an award show, right?
Yeah, because this documentary is finna be ridiculous. Documentary finna be crazy.
And it's on the screen and whatnot. There were no cameras shooting that part. So you only heard somebody just yelling, raging, right? You heard somebody raging, and then you heard the music going, and you seen these lights, but you didn't see anything. And so it's like almost like a crescendo, and so he starts performing behind the fucking door. So I think they were supposed to make their way out.
And he just started performing behind the door.
Turning on, and Dot was rapping into the camera, and it's on the screen. And then, like towards the latter part of the verse, they go out, and that's when the crowd went crazy because they saw us Playboi Carti. But at first, people couldn't really tell what was going on because
he can't rap.
I think
hey, chill.
I said he can't rap, man. I'm sorry, man.
But he got a big reaction though, like crowd wise.
Yeah,
they love him. His hometown hero.
Hometown. 2 Chainz was there too.
2 Chainz filmed it.
Jermaine Dupri was there. Shaka Zulu.
So one last thing, what was it like for him to get that third verse off? The Now Like Us, the colonizer. How did the colonizer verse land in Atlanta?
I don't think it didn't do what I wanted it to do.
Really?
Yeah, I feel that too.
I thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was when you run to Atlanta. I thought it was gonna be like, it was more like
hey,
than it was people rapping the song.
Okay.
For the whole.
Hey yo, shout out to Treble Latrice. Jeez, for the $20 donation. Thank you so much. Shout out to Lightwalkers for subscribing. Glad you're feeling better. I love the content. I hope you and your wife get to see K-Dot on tour. Last, I'm looking forward to Vaughn touring the East Coast so I can catch it from Virginia Beach. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I already told Ray, I said, bro, if you come to Chicago, fam, listen, let me know. I just want to take you to get a slice. We're not going to no clubs. We're not doing all of that. I might invite you to come to the crib and we could just do a little stream if you down for it. But I'm going to take you to get a slice and you can come right here. My wifey might just whip up the work upstairs, might throw the Puerto Rican rice on, get all that going, and we're going to be good. But shout out to you. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you.
Like us or just that part?
Bro, not like us, bro. Bro.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah,
Happy
right?
anniversary.
Bro, when that shit came on, bro, it was like movie magic. Like people lost their fucking minds.
That's crazy.
And I thought the Atlanta part
was gonna be the moment.
Like the one where it was like everybody's gonna be like aggressive and rapping it and stuff. It wasn't that. It was just people were happy and cheering. It wasn't like,
we feel seen.
Nigga, it was like, oh, like ATL stand up. It was like that kind of.
Wow. Well, what a year it's been.
Now, I did post the unedited A minor pan shot.
Yo, every time I see it, bro, every time I see it, it don't matter. Every time I see it, it is gold. That is crazy. I'm about to give me some of them shorts, though. I'm going to be 6'3" of them shorts, though.
Or whatnot.
Yeah.
I didn't see the androids there. I'm going to be honest with you. Other than phones, didn't see
so real people
in attendance, no.
And any theories on the X chain? I know, like, there's people were saying DMX,
GNX logo.
GNX.
I said this. Come on, bro. I said, yo, go back to my video and say, what does the X mean? I'm like, listen, it can mean a lot of things, but I said those exact words, but it's literally the X from the GNX logo. That's literally what I said. The font is literally the font, but I think it's a lot of different things, but I definitely think that it means that.
XXXTentacion, it could be all the above.
But he says the GNX logo.
The X from the GNX.
It's not deeper than that. Because we know that the A minor chain that had all those, the PG Lang that had 5 meanings, you know, you never know with Dot. Head's fed up. Okay, listen. I do want to bring
this head like, hey, bro, shut up.
See dot error in real time. The dot error
saw
in
the
real
dot
time.
error.
All right, man, that was tough. That was tough. That was a nice little video. So that was basically DJ Head recalling Kendrick won $500 for the show, and then now doing a stadium tour, and basically his viewpoint of his experience at the Atlanta show and how he could tell what Kendrick was experiencing on stage, and just kind of gave us his own recollection of the show, man. That was fire. That was fire. Slaps is pretty much something that you could twerk to. She doesn't have those typical Beyonce style slaps. It's more along the lines of pop star Doja Cat, Britney Spears. So DJ Head wouldn't spin those songs. Tomorrow gonna be a movie. I'm so excited. Tomorrow's New Jersey, correct? I think it's 2 nights in New Jersey. I was born and raised in Ohio too, and of course I had an opinion beforehand, but I was just asking due to DJ Head clarifying his definition. It's all good. No, you good. You good. All right. Next topic, gang. Y'all ready to get into the next one? Y'all ready to get into the next one? Now, this is the thumbnail of the video here, gang. We gotta talk about this. I'm not subbed to Hip Hop DX. Let me subscribe. Make sure I hit the like button on their videos too, man. Any video that I react to, I like to make sure I tell you guys to go back and hit the like button and watch their video too. They are providing content, and we're just providing our our commentary on their content as well. All right, so here we are at our next topic. What Drake really said to Elliot Wilson before Family Matters dropped. Now, let me give you guys let me do this. All right, so just a quick, for people who don't know who Elliot Wilson is. Elliot Wilson is an American journalist, TV producer, and magazine editor. He is the founder and CEO of Rap Radar. In the past, he has worked as an editor-in-chief of XXL magazine. While there, he became known for his editorial under the nickname YN. All right? So just so y'all understand who we talking about and why his contribution to the conversation means something. I'm sure that small blurb is not enough to completely go into his career, but this is that's just a small little understanding of who he is. So this is what Drake really said to Elliot Wilson before Family Matters dropped. Now, if you guys are, I have been dropping my 1 year later series. And just like I thought, 616 in LA didn't do the best. Euphoria has done the best so far. 616 in LA is kind of struggling. We will be dropping our Meet the Grams and Family Matters videos tonight. I think they're going to drop tonight. I have them scheduled for tonight. So we're going to be dropping those videos tonight. So I think it's kind of interesting to see what Drake was thinking before he dropped Family Matters. I'm not aware. This video dropped, I think, a day ago. Yes, it dropped a day ago. So let's go ahead and talk about it, right? Y'all ready to get into it? Let's get it, gang.
Hey.
No doubt, loved all these records. I was like, they're in a fucking battle. This is fucking amazing. Like, and what's Drake gonna do? And that's when I reached out to Drake to see if he's dropping tonight. And that's when I got the goddamn rat emoji.
Yeah,
on Friday.
CT, do you have a screenshot? This is the first time. This is exclusive. We actually, because we filmed, we had spoken about it that maybe the first couple episodes, but this is what you actually said to reach out to Drake. You know, this isn't the whole convo, but you said, what made you want to reach out to him at 4:10 p.m. and say tonight?
The rumors that Family Matters was coming, that his response was coming.
And where'd you hear it?
The rumors that Family Matters was coming, that his response was coming.
And where'd you hear rumors of that?
Like, it was on the internet. He clearly was, to me, like he was baiting Kendrick for those weeks that he wanted to drop a record, which we knew I didn't know it was called Family Matters, but you felt he was going to respond. Like, and again, the 24, 48-hour rule, feel like, well, okay, he has to respond to Euphoria. And if he doesn't respond to that, he's dropping another record baiting him with 616. So we feel like Drake's going to drop something. It was a Friday. We feel like Drake's going to drop something for the weekend. Like, he's not going to go the weekend without responding.
Mm-hmm.
So it was more like, is it going to come out tonight? Is it going to come out over the weekend? Like, when is it going to drop? And it was just a furor on the internet. Like, when is Drake responding to Kendrick? Because now Kendrick is on the offensive. So it's like, when's Drake going to drop this? Because there was a hype of it being the red button. Like, he has this button.
But I personally feel like it was already done. And it was being held because it was teased, I believe, at the end of Push-Ups. Right? So the song Family Matters was teased at the end of Push-Ups, if I'm not mistaken. So that song was done, and he was just waiting for Kendrick to to respond. And I don't know if he expected Kendrick to respond with 2 tracks back to back with Euphoria and 616 in LA. So, because he was probably waiting for the weekend, and that side, and Kendrick and them probably knew he's waiting for the weekend, we gonna hit him back to back. Maybe. This is just me throwing out theories. But that's what I saw there too. Act needed to put his own Act needed to buy his own tickets. Absolutely nobody should have helped him out. No way. What happened? He's not coming to New York, just Jersey. From Buffalo, wanted to go to the Toronto show. It's so close, but need enhanced license. He waited and then got smashed. Facts. We almost had 200 likes in the stream game. Run it up. I appreciate you. Drake's red button. What up, Isaac? Drake's red button ultimately was the false sense of control he thought he had on social media. He thought he could tell us Kendrick is a woman beater and we would all run with it. Facts. So he assumed that his influence was stronger than Kendrick's. And that might have been, it's like you might be the big dog when the big dog ain't outside. That's a lot of time. We see that a lot, right? When like, even if you think like just in sports, right? Because we do look at rap and hip hop as a sport. I've seen teams that have like a star running back or a star quarterback, star wide receiver that are injured. And they out for the season or they out for a couple of games. And you have a dude who out here running crazy, right? He doing crazy work. You know what I'm saying? He's out here doing crazy work, running up numbers, touchdowns, receiving yards, rushing yards, going crazy. Then when the big dog come back, hey, you got to take a seat. You got to take a seat. And I'm back. And I'm the big dog. So I think that's really what it was. And I think that because Kendrick maybe wasn't outside like that, you didn't really get a chance to see what his influence was. So you just assumed that what you knew was the truth. And that wasn't true. It's real simple. He assumed because I haven't been able to see what the influence is, this is just my truth. And that's the problem with my truth in some cases, because my truth is only my truth. It's not the truth. Feel me?
In the push. This
Feel
Punch
me?
said in the interview also. Like,
yeah. But that was a
idea is
bar.
that Drake has this thing that's such a secret, strong about this because there was a hype of it being the red button. Like he has this button to push. This Punch said in the interview also. Like the idea is that Drake has this thing that's such a secret, strong back-to-back kind of record that he has the finisher record in his tuck. That's what.
And it's also the Kendrick had the not the opportunity, but Kendrick had the advantage of knowing we know what you're gonna do. We can calculate it. We know that you've won beefs in the past by dropping these types of records or this type of record. So we know you're not going to really do nothing crazy. You're going to drop something a little boppy. You're going to drop a back-to-back style record per Elliot Wilson. And we're going to smash that, bro. We're going to smash that. So I don't really know if he took that into account as well. They have been able to see, again, I'm going to equate it to sports. It's like, did y'all see that documentary on Netflix? Y'all seen that documentary on Netflix where the dude would go to the games, the dude would go to the NFL games and steal signs and watch and steal signs? It's like, bro, we've been watching your whole career. You're loud, you're braggadocious, you in the open, you on the internet. We can go back and filter through and watch and see everything. This dude has never, don't be outside like that. So how can you steal plays or steal steal the formula from somebody who doesn't give you the formula, right? So that's what it is. My truth is also a way to not call the other person a liar directly. Reason said he was not going to say that he was nothing working hard enough to release music on TDE because that wasn't my truth.
But he's sitting on.
Shout out to
you. He
has
the hot hand at that time to end this or stop it. So
then what were your thoughts? Drake replies, "Man, I know you out there in Venice. Stop asking me questions, LOL." And you put aha, but like what were you kind of like
Well,
what's going on here?
that didn't make sense until the Hard Part 6 came out and him saying that you're in the Venice studio. Because I do think that he thought from the raps that Kendrick was in New York working on these records, right? And wasn't in LA. And then I think they put a picture of Alchemist and him in the studio, which was an old picture.
Wait, what?
And then I think they put a picture.
See, look, man, I don't be on the internet like that, man. I have never even seen this before. So he's saying, I know you out there with Kendrick, basically, if I'm not mistaken. So Elliot asked him tonight, and Drake says, man, I know you out there in Venice. Stop asking me questions. Ha. And then Drake writes back, rat. He couldn't trust nobody. Karen, what up? Drake with bro, he was paranoid. He couldn't trust nobody. That's crazy. I've never seen this before, ever. My bad, I'm closing out some of these tabs. I got open game. My bad. Streamer life. But yeah, bro, I have never seen this before. So he thought he was with Kendrick.
On these records, right? And wasn't in LA. And then I think they put a picture of Alchemist and him in the studio, which was an old picture. And then I think he thought Meet the
Wait,
from
what?
the raps that Kendrick was in New York working on these records, right? And wasn't in LA. And then I think they put a picture of Alchemist and him in the studio, which was an old picture. And then I think he thought Meet the Grams Alchemist produced, so he's in Venice working, like in that area. Elliot lives in Venice. So then I'm roped in like I'm in the studio celebrating with these niggas. Like, I don't know what's going on. I never heard anything about anything till it came out. Just like, I had a total...
Now, the real question is, do y'all believe it? I believe it. I'm not getting that he's lying from this, personally, right? Like, I'm getting this, it don't look like he's lying to me. He like, bro, I'm just a standby citizen too. I'm just watching this happen. I don't know. But when you can't trust anybody, and when you have that looming paranoia, you don't really know where to go. You don't know who you can talk to. Bro asked him a simple question. He said, tonight? Bro said, hey, bro, I know you out there in Venice. And then he sent them a rat emoji. Like, you a rat. You telling them what I'm doing. Hold on, let me go back to it. Look at this. Look at this.
On these records, right? And wasn't in LA.
What up, Chosen?
And then I think they put a picture of Alchemist and him in the studio, which was an old picture. And then I think he thought Meet the Grams Alchemist produced, so he's in Venice working, like in that area. Elliot lives in Venice. So then I'm roped in like I'm in the studio celebrating with these niggas. Like, I don't know what's going on. I never heard anything about anything till it came out. Just like, I had a total fan experience of this whole battle. I heard the records when y'all heard the records. I knew nothing that was coming or not pause, and I knew nothing was going to happen until I heard the songs. I'm just asking like that. Like, I want to hear the song.
Do you think 616 actually kind of got in his head a little bit where he didn't know who to trust?
Yes.
And like now you're somehow on a list of like, I can't trust this person?
Yeah.
Yo, 616 dropped and bro start looking around. And we talked about that in our video too. What up, gang? What up, Justin? We talked about that in our video because we said this song really played on his ego and paranoia. And all it did was, even if it wasn't true, like I said, even if it wasn't true, I'm not saying that it wasn't, I'm just saying, even if it wasn't true, it did its job. And the job is to make you look at everyone around you like, damn, I can't trust you. I can't trust any of y'all. So anybody reaching out to me that I maybe don't talk to regularly, anybody, and even anybody that's in my immediate circle, I gotta look at you funny. I gotta look at you weird.
And he empowered other people. That's when the classic stay on stream happens, right? He tells Kai Cenat, get on stream tonight. He tells academics to leave the Andrew Schultz show and go home and get on stream. You know, stay on stream. And he sends Mal a little button you asked Mal about this.
Yeah. Wait, hold on, what?
Stream. Academics to leave the Andrew Schultz show and go Kai Cenat, get on stream tonight. He tells academics to leave the Andrew Schultz show and go home and get on.
Ain't it crazy how Ack was at the Andrew Schultz show? I'm finding stuff out just like y'all, bro. Ain't it funny how Ack was at the Andrew Schultz show, and then to see what happened with this whole Andrew Schultz and Kendrick? You know what? I still haven't recovered from that. What up, Kalani? I have not watched any Andrew Schultz comedy since then. I swear beforehand I thought he was, you know, he was funny, and then now I see him and I'm like, I'll skip it. I'll pass. Let me know if y'all the same way.
Stream, you know, stay on stream. And he sends Maul the little button you asked Maul about this.
Yeah.
Maul putting his little button out. So I was part of those rollouts. I told the world, if you're reading this is too late is the real title, those fucking certified lover boy banners across the cities when it came out. I've been part of like helping him roll out projects of him sending stuff that he wants out to the world. So I know the game. It's like he's now picking certain people, but now I'm on the op list all of a sudden. But again, I was on the op list because we had to fall off over the Bobby interview, and then the Bobby what's the name interview. But then we did squash it. We got cool again. So I was surprised that all of a sudden I'm back on the op list in this aggressive way of calling me a rat. Like I have any information to give to anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
So then he sends
because where did he get the information from? If he didn't get it from you, did he get it from somebody in your camp, or does he think that he's fishing for information? Because that could be it too. Right? It could have been it too. It could have been him fishing for information like, oh, you dropping tonight to give it to Kendrick. So he might have thought he was a rat for that, which is
way of calling me a rat.
But
like I have any information to give to anybody.
Yeah, so then he sends the rat emoji, that's right before Family Matters, and are you like, have you put together this at all at that point, or are you still like, what the hell is going on?
He's saying, fuck off, Elliot, and I'm about to end this battle tonight, and you know, maybe thought I was, because the thing is, everybody knew I always kind of favored Drake over Kendrick. The TD probably knows, right? Like I thought I go with the bigger guy, the bigger star. I love Kendrick, but I also thought Drake was the bigger star, the greater artist. Now we're in a dot era in my view.
The bigger star, the greater artist. I've always assumed he was a bigger star in the beginning, like numbers wise. Like the better artist is crazy though. Like you could look and see that numbers and talent are completely different.
So Drake was the bigger star, the greater artist. Now we're in a dot era and my view has changed. But at that time, I think Drake was feeling himself like, fuck everybody. And I'm so confident in this record I'm about to drop. You chose a side. Fuck off and watch me end this shit tonight with this.
And he thought it was over. And he thought it was over after that. And it was not. My bad. Where you actually watched Andrew Schultz, that part is crazy. Always knew who he was. Yeah, I did. I was definitely I definitely had watched Andrew Schultz in the past, but I'm just now it's just a different vibe for me. I just can't. I think Kendrick was playing on Drake's emotions and he was talking about it on everybody. Bigger star, definitely not the better artist. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, definitely not. At one point, Drake obviously was the biggest artist in the world. But the bigger artist versus the most talented artist is definitely different. Best I Ever Had is technically a pop song. It is. Ain't no way that Drake wasn't getting beat up by his father's side on the fam in Memphis. Facts.
Record. That was the energy.
And then Family Matters does come out,
and it doesn't do what he thought. What are your guys?
Did it come out?
What are your guys' thoughts after? Because there wasn't a lot of time to breathe, but like initial reactions,
10 minutes.
Like, are you thinking, oh shit, he really said something? Oh wow, he's up. Wow, Kendrick's got something. You know, Kendrick's gonna have to come back strong, or is it like what was the actual honest reaction to Family Matters in that moment?
I do want to say this before I say that. I think just because I'm always trying to be that guy.
I didn't even know Head was still in the building.
That Elliot is sharing this. Because it's not something that, you know, the world knew. Like, you know, he probably, this is a personal DM. You know
Facts.
I get it, but I'm just, I just don't do that or believe in that a lot of time. But when Family Matters came out, also to back up to the DM, what do you living in Venice have to do with anything?
I just think he thought that you're in that. It's in the Ocean. The part 6. He says you're in that Venice studio celebrating. I just think he thought that I'm now in Kendrick's camp. I have some awareness of what he's doing, where he's recording music at that time. That's the only way I could have received it.
Because of it.
Yeah.
I know.
And I think he thought the Alchemist thing, you know, being on that side of town, that he's in the studio with Alchemist. Meanwhile, that was a beat he been had, as you know, right? So again, I don't know where Kendrick was recording these records, but I just think there's something that triggered his mind of like, I thought he was in
Paranoia,
Brooklyn.
gang.
He's not with his woman anymore. He's in Brooklyn writing records, and now he's in California
Bad
writing records.
DJ.
Well,
he
and
lost me.
it's weird too that some people were blaming like,
Oh,
oh,
I
they
did,
conspired,
Club
they made a
Tay.
show to go against
Hilarious.
Drake. The show we
there.
recorded after Not Like Us had come out, and Head didn't get a call until the day Not Like Us came out, or that maybe
Wait,
after
what?
that. It's like, oh, they conspired, they made a show to go against Drake. The show we recorded after Not Like Us had come out, and Head didn't get a call until the day Not Like Us came out, or that maybe after that day. So like to think that Head is the one feeding Elliot information from Kendrick's camp like doesn't make any logical sense.
So that was the narrative, is that Head was feeding the information to Elliot. Head was feeding information to Elliot. Well, like Head is the mole? Oh, wait. Did I hear that wrong? Ain't no way.
We recorded after Not Like Us had come out, and Head didn't get a call until the day Not Like Us came out, or that maybe after that day. So like to think that Head is the one feeding Elliot information from Kendrick's camp like doesn't make any logical sense.
It's just silly. That's why you can't engage with it. It don't matter. But what's the question you said?
How did you feel when you heard Family Matters?
I like the first part.
I like the first part. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, like I said, man, we could already see that bro was massively paranoid. I don't think he went into the battle paranoid. I think he went into the battle confident. I think he heard Euphoria, and he was like, "Okay, I can handle this. I can handle this." And he's like, "You know what? We're not gonna drop ours to the weekend. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna drop ours to the weekend." He dropped his. We're gonna wait on the week. We're gonna drop it on Friday, let it rock over the weekend. Kendrick said, nah. Here's 616 in LA. Now he's already got a pre-recorded joint. He out here recording the video, and he like, damn, there's a lot going on in this 616 in LA. I gotta look at everybody around me now. And then we know what happened after that. You drop that Family Matters, this smack out. Meet the Grams drop, and it was nuts, man. So the strategy involved in this beef should be studied. There should probably be a class somewhere that they're studying the strategy of the beef, and not only just the chess moves, but the way the music aligns with the moves and what's being said in the music too. So I definitely think we need to take a look at that at a much deeper look at that. Second Live. What up, AK? What up, gang? Drake might have been paranoid, but I didn't feel sorry for Elliot either. He swings with the wind, and people like, yeah, that's what I just said. He said, that was kind of interesting to me. It's because we can all, I don't know, maybe we can't all agree, but I think majority of people would agree that the bigger artist before this was Drake as a bigger artist numbers wise, right? And I do that in air quotes because people will be like, oh, Kendrick was always a bigger artist. Yeah, number wise, it was a little bit different, right? So we can kind of agree on that, but talent is a completely different thing. And he said, now we're in the dot era. So yeah, I'm over here now. And it's like, that's a little weird because we always knew Drake wasn't really ever a great rapper. He always made songs sound good. He made good sounding music. That's about it, right? Gems. What happened? Absa wrote a book about the battle. Really? She wrote a book? W Absa, gang. W Absa. All right. On to the next topic. Now we got another one here. Shout out to 41 Vixen. I appreciate you for subbing up to the channel, gang. Do me a favor. We at about the middle portion of the stream. We still got like 2 more things to get into. Like I said, man, we're going to get y'all through y'all day today, man. So stick around. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Wait, man. Hold up. Let me see something real quick, bro. Let me see something real quick. We are less than 30 subscribers away from 31K. So maybe we'll hit it in this stream. If you guys have not subbed up, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Now, shout out to the Vil. He might be here. I just seen he liked my story. He might be here in this stream. So Drake fans assume that DJ Head knows the mole. So now just watching that video, it kind of sounded like maybe they thought that DJ Head was the mole or Elliot is the mole. So I'm kind of interested to see what he says here. We got 8 minutes. It's not a long video, so we're gonna get into it. Shout out to the Ville again. Like I said, make sure y'all go ahead and sub up to the Ville. He's definitely a friend of the channel. Make sure y'all sub up and hit the like button on his video as well. We about to dive in, gang. Let's get it.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about this interview that DJ Head did with Rory and Mal. There was something said, a couple things said, but one of the things that I wanted to point out right now was in regards to the mole situation that they had asked DJ Head about. Now, obviously, this goes back to 616 in LA when Kendrick Lamar had talked about people in Drake's circle wanting to see him fall. Your entourage is only there to trouble you, only there to hustle you. All those things were said, right? These lyrics that were said right here were the first lyrics that Kendrick Lamar had said that gave Drake or others on that side the thought in their mind that there could be somebody that they know that could possibly be a mole or somebody that's leaking information.
Dog, he said 20 of them want you as a casualty. And what, 2 of them is next to you and 1 of them just don't have the audacity. Like, he went in, bro. What'd he say? 20 of them want you as a casualty. 1 of them is actually next to you, and 2 of them is practically tired of your lifestyle. Just don't got the audacity to tell you, bro.
That they know that could possibly be a mole or somebody that's leaking information. When DJ Head does this interview, they ask him about the mole, or they ask a question revolving around the mole. I'm gonna play the clip right now.
Yeah, I heard
you don't think that there was a mole because you keep hearkening back to the fact that none of this was plotted or pre-planned. Do you think that there was indeed someone from the OVO camp that was providing information that Drake would have rather not been provided, that Drake would have rather not gotten out? Do you think that that happened?
Does he believe there's a mole?
I wouldn't necessarily say from the OVO camp.
An affiliate, maybe?
Perhaps.
Just an OV? An O?
Maybe. If you remember, if you go back a little bit in the timeline, when the Push-Ups record dropped, I'm the one who announced that it was dropping in 30 minutes.
And this was the leaked version or the version
I said it'll be on DSPs in 30 minutes.
Okay. And again,
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Head was the one that said that he was dropping a diss in 30 minutes. I remember where I was. I think I was working out. Do y'all remember where y'all was when Push-Ups dropped? I think I was working out. Or I had reacted to it and then I went to work out and listened to it again because I'm like, let me see what he's saying here. And I think I only have like the first version of Push-Ups. I don't even have like the one that everybody knows. I have the first version.
I said it'll be on DSPs in 30 minutes.
Okay. And again, the version that leaked?
No, he's not calling himself the mole. He's saying he got the information and was able to tell you when Push-Ups was dropping. I don't think he's ever going to be super clear about who the mole is if there is a mole, but maybe we can piece it together. Yeah, I know. Ray dropped. We on that too next.
Okay.
Wait,
and again,
what did he drop? Did you talking about that freestyle?
Version that leaked or the version that ended up being
the official song? I'm the one who said it'll be on DSPs in 30 minutes.
Okay. So
that's my answer.
Fair. And I'm going to ask a follow-up, which you probably won't answer. Do you think the person that told you that was the person that was working with both sides?
No.
Okay. So there was more than one mole.
So it was a yes. Working with both sides?
No.
So there was more than one mole.
So it was a yes.
Okay.
Fuck him.
So he basically said
no.
Follow up, which you probably won't answer. Do you think the person that told you that was the person that was working with both sides?
No.
Does he think the person that told him that Push-Ups was dropping was the one that was working with both sides? So he said, no, that is not even the person.
Follow up, which you probably won't answer. Do you think the person that told you that was the person that was working with both sides?
No.
Okay, so he said, that's not the one that's working with both sides. There's another person that was working with both sides. That person just so happened to tell me that it was dropping.
So there was more than one mole.
So it was a yes.
Okay.
Fuck with you.
Moving on.
All right, so Family Matters drops the exact same day.
Now, DJ Head, he's not saying how he knew the song was going to be on streaming platforms, but everybody online is insinuating that he knows who the mole is. People were trying to assume that he dry snitched on UMG because they're saying who else but Drake's distribution team would know about Push-Ups officially dropping on DSPs. A lot of people who are assuming that DJ Head is dry snitching on UMG is completely wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong for this reason, and it's the reason why DJ Head is smiling so much. It's because he was trolling Rory and Mal. You see,
I mean, he could have been. I just don't know if I don't think that that's the play. I don't know if you want to give Drake more fuel to add to the lawsuit, right? Like I don't think you want to give them more fuel to add to the lawsuit and then say, "Oh, they also then leaked to the other side." So to me, this comment right here is something that's probably going to end up getting used some kind of way. It's got 619,000 views, over 500,000 views. This MF was so thirsty to flex, he dry snitched on UMG. Who else but Drake's distribution team would know? So now they're going to say, oh, Kendrick Lamar's camp, DJ Head got information that no one else had outside of UMG. Yeah, push-ups dropped twice. Push-ups dropped like a unmastered version, and then there was a remastered version. I actually like the first one better beat-wise for me personally.
would know about push-ups officially dropping on DSPs. A lot of people who are assuming that DJ Head is dry snitching on UMG is completely wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong for this reason, and it's the reason why DJ Head is smiling so much. It's because he was trolling Rory and Mal. You see, if people don't know what All Access is, or Play MPE, or Holix is, they're not going to know exactly how a radio host is able to get information about a new song before everybody else.
Oh wait, what? Oh, the Ville. Oh, the Ville with the receipts. He like, nah, bro. He just knew that because he has access to this. Not because there was a mole. He trolling y'all. Okay.
How a radio host is able to get information about a new song before everybody else. If people don't know what All Access is and Play MPE or Holix is, let me explain to you really quick. A radio host like DJ Head, they might know a song is going to be on streaming platforms before its official release through several industry channels. Here are the most common ways. One of them being press release and industry newsletters. Radio stations often receive press release or subscribe to music industry services such as All Access, Play MPE, or Holix.
So basically, hey, there's going to be a song dropping. Y'all think it went through those avenues, though? That's very formal. It could have been, though. It could have been, though. But in that case, then we would have had the same information for, say, peace out, J-Tom. I appreciate you, dog. Same information for, say, like Kendrick, too. We would have had that, too, right?
That announce,
but we didn't know when Kendrick was dropping,
such as All Access, Play MPE, or Holix, that announce upcoming releases, including when songs will drop on platforms like Spotify or Apple Music. All Access is a music industry news and promotion site used mainly by radio professionals, labels, and promoters. The purpose is to provide radio airplay charts, music industry news, and most importantly, advance access to new singles sent to radio stations before official release. How it works is a label uploads a song with promo details, the release date, genre, artist bio, and radio programmers or DJs can preview or download them. So essentially, before an artist is about to release a song on all streaming platforms, as soon as the song is uploaded, whether it be by the artist or the label, All Access, a website like All Access, will notify DJs and other personalities that this song is set to be released. These platforms are designed to give radio hosts, music reviewers, and other industry insiders early access to songs before the general public hears them or starts to see them on streaming platforms. How it typically works is that the label or the artist uploads the song to a promo platform like Play MPE, Holix, or All Access. But honestly, it doesn't even matter with Push-Ups because Push-Ups was released way before. Drake had shared it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there was a version that was already out. The Mole is most likely Drake's biggest public glazer. You biggest haters are usually the ones closest to you. Yeah, man. The song was already out, so, and it wasn't mixed properly. It didn't even sound right. So I'm like, I don't know. I guess maybe pinpointing an exact time is a little bit different because it could have gone through this and they know that it's going to drop at a certain time on a certain day. But we had already heard this song
released before he actually posted it publicly. So I don't really see what's the big deal about DJ Head knowing that the song was going to get released. I think they're just trying to create this narrative that UMG was trying to sabotage Drake by informing the radio I think people are trying to say that DJ Head had dry snitched on UMG because of him being a radio host and him having access, but that's not necessarily the case.
And they could add
DJ
that
Head
to the
is a
lawsuit.
host on a radio show. There's a potential chance that he has access through All Access and is able to know these releases before they hit DSPs, which is why in the interview he says, I knew it was going to come out 30 minutes before it was released to everybody else, to the public. It's not because he's dry snitching on UMG.
But then if that's the case, then that answers a lot of the other questions too. Like, because it wouldn't just be for push-ups, right? Like when he was gonna drop Family Matters. If that's the case, and he's seen it from here and it's gonna be on DSPs in 30 minutes, then boom, we know when we gotta drop Meet the Grams. So if it's really that simple, it's even crazier because you think there's a mole in the camp, but if it's really just that easy, then that kind of removes a little bit of the allure of it all. I'd like to believe that there was a mole and somebody told him and we gonna step on it because we know when you're gonna drop it. So that's what I'm thinking. What up, James? Like the vid. Yes, make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate you.
It's because he's using the tools available to DJs and radio hosts to know these things before everybody else. But like I said, the narrative is that he's going to try to dry snitch on UMG. I think people that are saying that he's dry snitching on UMG aren't really educated on how being a DJ for the radio works. People that work for radio do get early access, and this could be the common explanation of how DJ Head knew this information beforehand. But obviously, there's the other ways the song could get played, other reasons, digital distribution services. If the song is already on DistroKid, TuneCore, all these other websites that you're not familiar of or heard about, these are songs that people could put on and set a release date. Insiders may see the information through the back-end tools and all that, right? So if you use DistroKid, TuneCore, these are websites that people use to
post. Just like sneakers, right? Like just like sneakers. We know when the shoe's gonna drop before they drop because they don't post the shoes the day it's gonna drop. They put the shoes on the back end. We can see the stock numbers. We can see how, when they supposed to drop, what the style of drop is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a raffle? Is it gonna be you know what I'm saying? Is it just gonna be first come, first serve? So people on the back end probably could see it and be like, yo, Drake got a track that's about to drop. We don't know what the name of it is or whatever, but it's gonna drop in 30 minutes or drop on this day. So I could see that too, being a little bit more tech savvy with it. I could see that too.
Post their songs individually by themselves, personally, whatever. So if somebody uses a website like DistroKid to post their music, there could be a chance that people could use the back tools to look and see if they posted it. If it was posted this way, I'm just giving you another example. Obviously, the other example is if a label or record label is trying to promote the record. In this case, I don't think that was really what was going on. Drake promoted the record through Academics. Drake had played the record Push-Ups on Academics live stream. That's when everybody had first heard the song and legitimately knew that it was a real song by Drake. Drake used Academics to promote Push-Ups. He didn't use the record label at all. I think DJ Head being aware of Push-Ups going on all platforms was him using his tools as a DJ, and at the same time, he's trying to troll Rory and Mal.
Facts.
That's why he has a big smile on his face.
That's why he said
because
no.
He knows what he was doing by responding this way.
So there was more than one mole.
So, but then again, them using that and trying to spin that narrative as he's snitching on UMG is just crazy, bro.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking with you.
Moving on.
All right. So Family Matters drops the exact same day.
Like I said,
look that little smirk. Like they really don't know what I'm saying.
Getting them to overthink, getting them to think. But for sure, I don't think that DJ Head was dry snitching on UMG. And I don't think that UMG is the mole for Drake. I do think that Drake probably thinks that they are. And that's how it feels in the lawsuit. He feels like they're attacking him and stuff. But UMG to me is not the mole. And DJ Head isn't dry snitching on anybody, bro. I think he's using tools like All Access and all these other websites to try to find out if this song is going to come out and when this song is going to come out. Why? Because it's his job. He has to do that. That's what he gets paid to do. But I thought it was interesting because of the way he kind of like messed with them a little bit here.
Right.
Trying to get him to think, how does he know this? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, DJ Head, I think he was pulling a fast one on them. I think he was trying to troll them. I think he was trying to mess with them a little bit. I don't think it was anything serious, but everybody online is clipping this and trying to say that he dry snitch. I don't think
I think they're trying to clip it because I think that if they can use it and build it as a part of the case, then they will. And then maybe he'll have to come out and say the way that I knew this is because of this, not because of UMG giving me any sort of information. But I think people typically use any sort of, if you give them an inch, bro, they'll take a mile. And I think he gave him an inch. It's funny if you know and other DJs come out and say, yo, bro, this is how he knew. I saw it. We all saw it. He just not telling you that because he letting the moment rock. You know what I'm saying? He just letting it rock and not gonna tell, he not gonna, give you the game. Just in case, for further down the line, if this happens again, we're gonna be looking there again to see when it's gonna drop. So, but I definitely think that people are trying to use this.
Dry snitch, bro. I think he's using his tools like any other DJ would to find out access to new music. And that's how he got the drop on the Push-Ups record. I don't think UMG's the mole. I don't think that DJ Head snitched on anybody. I think this is just something that people are unaware of because they don't DJ often. I kind of had to look up this stuff and see how DJ Head would actually know. And this is the information that I found. But you could tell me what you think nonetheless. You could tell me how you feel in the comments. Shout out to DJ Head for doing this. This was a very entertaining podcast to watch. Shout out Effective Immediately.
You know what?
Gina Views, all that, bro. Y'all tell me how.
I did not watch that entire interview, and a lot of people were like, yo, you should definitely react to the entire interview. And I'm just like, it was 2 hours long. It's a little bit late now, so I don't know if we'll get to that. But my take on this, I don't think that Drake fans are assuming that DJ Head knows the mole. I still believe that there are people on Drake's side that were sharing information. It may not have been this information specifically. I do believe that there's probably a way for people to for them to see, or insiders to see, when the music was going to drop, and they use that to their advantage. Even if UMG was the mole, I just don't think that side would give up that much information so they can use it against them in court. Because I'm telling you, we're gonna see this added too. But that's my take. All right, we got a couple more topics. Let's get it, gang. Run it up. Let's get to 300 likes in the stream. I appreciate you. All right, so this video, I saw this video. Where is it at? Where's Ray at? Maybe it's not on Apple Music. I saw this video yesterday, and I could not find it on YouTube, so I took a little screen rip of it. Okay, I took a little screen rip of it so I could pause it, rewind it, and do all that good stuff. So Ray Vaughn, shout out to my dog Ray Vaughn. Let me hit him up. So Ray Vaughn, right? Yo, Cuzzo with the wait. Is that a 50 piece? A 50 piece? Yo, shout out, bro. Cuzzo always. Yo, shout out to my dog Cuzzo Ed, man, for the 50 gifted memberships. 50. This is gonna be going off for a little bit because everybody's getting their membership. So I'm gonna let this rock before we get into these next videos. Make sure y'all go ahead and say thank you to the homie Cuzzo Ed, bro. Who got it? Nice Glass, Mrs. Spicer, Maxine Perry, I Am She, Low Key, Anita, pronounced PC, Toy, Wake Me, Judy, BX, That Girl, Marcella, Madam, Demetria, J Money, Mike Anderson, Spiritually Imperfect, Dedication, Lady T, SSYA, K Gemma, Optimistic James, Nimbus, Bobby Jackson. Yo, the whole chat is green. Welcome to Crew Access too, man. Thank you so much, bro. That is... Bro, everybody getting their memberships, man. I appreciate you, Cuzzo, for always supporting the channel the way you do, man. Literally, probably my biggest supporter on the channel is Cuzzo from that perspective. Shout out to my dog Cuzzo for dropping 50 on us, man. Dog, I appreciate you. Whew. All right. I don't think it's over yet. I don't think it's over yet. How do you know if you got one? It'll say receive the gift membership. So if you want to receive a gifted membership, you have to click on the membership and then see if you have it selected that you can actually accept them. Okay? You have to see it and then see if it says if you can accept them, because you have to actually accept the membership. Yeah, it automatically pops up when you get it. Wow. I'm trying to let it finish so we can get into the next video, but thank you so much, man. We got 51 new members in this stream alone. Y'all are absolutely insane. W-mans. All right. On to the next topic. I'm going to go ahead and let it cook. On to the next topic. Like I said, the homie Ray Vaughn sat down with Ebro and Hot 97. And Ebro, sometimes I'll be feeling like when it comes to younger artists, I feel like sometimes he be on a little bit of like the defensive. So I'm kind of curious to see how Ray Vaughn responded to his take on Joey Badass, right? Because we know Ray Vaughn dropped Crashout Heritage, and honestly, that was the song that let me know and was like, okay, this man is it. Crashout Heritage is still one of my favorite disses of all time, period. Crashout Heritage is one of my favorite disses of all time. If you have not heard Crashout Heritage, make sure y'all go ahead and check this out. So we went ahead and screen recorded this. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and we're going to listen to it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right? We're going to react to it.
Talking about the Joey Bada situation, and there is a cultural difference. In New York, people talk shit without it actually going somewhere. So
first of all, let me stop it there, because I don't want to put that on New York. Because to me, that sound like sucker shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It sound like sucker shit. Hey, in New York, we could talk crazy and it ain't gonna go nowhere. It's like, but low key, the way I hear Joe Budden and all of them talk to each other, I know that they friends, but sometimes I'll be like, dog, like you gotta watch how you talk to me, fam. Like I can't just, we can't do all of that. So let me know, because I don't want to put that on New York, but let me know.
Talking about the Joey Bada situation, and there is a cultural difference. In New York, people talk shit without it actually going somewhere. So when Joey did, too much West Coast dick licking, I was like, oh, he advancing himself just off of a Jay-Z quote. You took it different.
Too much West Coast dick. So too much yo. Shout out to Danielle. Ray just dropped the freestyle. Oh, we on that. We on that. Trust me, we on that. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate the love. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are showing out today. Thank y'all. My whole take on Joey was why insert at all? No Diddy. Nobody was talking to you, bro. Nobody was talking to you at all. You just came out of nowhere interjecting yourself competitively, which is fine, right? You want to rap, show us you can rap. But you went at the whole coast. Still, you went at a whole coast and thought nobody was going to say nothing to you. You thought, you thought it's the spirit of rap and people gonna take this as, oh, I'm just paying homage to Jay by saying too much West Coast D-licking. No, people took that as a attack. As they should. As they should.
He advancing himself just off of a Jay-Z quote. You took it different.
It wasn't just that though. That was just like, that's cool, but you knew what that line was gonna do.
Facts.
I feel like as entertainers and as we scale, you pay more attention to what you put in the music.
So and Ray is taking the same approach that I would have taken. Like, I don't think you thought you were going to actually say too much West Coast D-licking, and nobody from the West Coast was gonna say anything to you? Like nothing? You didn't think you thought you was gonna get a response from Kendrick. Let's just be real. You thought you was on that same level and thought you was gonna get the response to Kendrick. It did not happen that way. It did not happen that way. You thought you was gonna get that response by saying too much West Coast D-licking, because at the time, Kendrick is the one that's popping. Still popping. But Kendrick is the one that was popping. So Ray said, hey, bro, you knew what that line was gonna do. And I think anybody who looks at that any differently is just basically being naive. I think you're just being naive and trying to say it was just homage. He didn't know what that line was gonna do. But I do think it caused him to back up a little bit because he attacked the whole coast.
You took it different.
It wasn't just that though. That was just like, that's cool, but you knew what that line was gonna do. I feel like as entertainers and as we scale, you pay more attention to what you put in the music. You pay way more attention because you like, I don't want to offend this. They gonna take this out. This might not get playlisted. You pay way more attention. So when you do that, you know you put a target on your back. Mm-hmm. And the West Coast is like we got a Mortal Kombat ladder. It's like you ain't just gonna get all the way up there to die.
Wait, what'd he say?
You know what I'm saying? Put a target on your back. Mm-hmm. And the West Coast is like we got a Mortal Kombat ladder. It's like you ain't just gonna get out.
So is Ebro really saying that he was just talking shit to interject himself into it? He wasn't really saying, yo, too much West Coast D-licking for real. He's just quoting an old J line. Is that what he was saying? Then he said it's a Mortal Kombat ladder. If y'all have never played Mortal Kombat game, hold on. The Mortal Kombat ladder is lit. Y'all remember this? Hold up. The Mortal Kombat ladder is crazy. Bro, I'm trying to pull it up. Here it is right here. The Mortal Kombat ladder is nuts. When you used to be in the game playing on like arcade mode, you would go in and you have to defeat every single opponent until you got to the top, which was like Goro or something like that. So you're like, bro, he say, bro, we got a Mortal Kombat ladder, gang. You're not just getting through this whole thing without facing the Mortal Kombat ladder. It's just not gonna happen. And he realized that and was like, damn, I don't want smoke with all of y'all. I wanted to talk to the big dog. I didn't want to talk to all of y'all. Which I think was dumb when you said West Coast.
Target on your back. Mm-hmm. And the West Coast is like we got a Mortal Kombat ladder. It's like you ain't just gonna get all the way up there to die. You gotta
facts.
You know what I'm saying? And he was taking shots indirectly. So I just took shots directly. And this is how you do it.
And that's the craziest part of this, is that his shots were so direct that it kind of caught people off guard. His shots were so direct that it caught people off guard and was like, he really out here rapping. And he not ducking. He called out Joey. And then he said, I don't know if it was Crashout Heritage. Was it Crashout Heritage where he called out Tory Lanez? He called out Tory Lanez and DDG, and then he also called out bro, why can't I think of the He said, you look like a goofy because you was just on Absol album. I think did he call out Mal? Yeah, he said get boxed like Mal. He called out Mal. He called out, he said you look like a goofy because you was just on Absol album. So now what? So it's just too much. It was a real lame approach. I would have respected it more if you came in and just said, nah, he ain't big. The big three ain't big him. It's just big me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He could have spun it that way, and then it would have been more like I'm challenging you personally versus challenging the entire West Coast, which is wild.
Was taking shots indirectly.
Right.
So I just took shots directly.
Right.
And this is how you do it.
I was very, as far as the rap whole thing, I was happy with Joey did. I was happy with your response for the.
Why? Why would you happy with what Joey did?
Well, I was happy with it because I felt like I took the song as him trying to motivate.
Why would you happy with what Joey did?
What Joey did, I was happy with your response for the.
Why? Why would you happy with what Joey did?
Honestly, that was my take. It's not enough. It's not enough. Not one of them Joey tracks, in my opinion, stick out to me at all. Like today, I can still hear Crashout Heritage and recall bars. The only bar I can really recall from Joey is Too Much West Coast D licking on any of them. And then on Sorry Not Sorry, he went some like super I don't even know, like cinematic, like video style, like old school New York. And I'm like, okay, that's dope. But where does that fit in it? Where does that fit in this picture? Like, where does that fit within this picture? So none of the tracks, I think he put out 3, and then it ended up being a little EP that he was putting out. Right? So made sense. Let's jump out the window and put out this EP. Right? So it just, I don't recall anything from that. So him saying like, why did you like what Joey, does anybody still listen to it? The Joey fans, I didn't know Joey had stands. I didn't know Joey had stands, and I started to see Joey's stand culture come out like, yeah, bro, you ain't really hip hop. You just don't know Joey to think that Ray Vaughn could rap with Joey. I'm like, well, where is it, bro? Like, y'all still talking about stuff he did like 13 years ago. Chill.
As far as the rap whole thing, I was happy with Joey did. I was happy with your response for the.
Why? Why would you happy with what Joey did?
Well, I was happy with it because I felt like I took the song as him trying to motivate people in New York to be like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Oh, that's how you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I heard it as both. I heard it as a call to the city to step up, but then I also heard it as a very indirect call, a very indirect shot at the West Coast. So I feel like he did 2 things. Maybe he only meant to do one, but you can't go with the whole coast and think nobody was gonna say nothing. I definitely hear it as, hey man, like, we gotta step it up, but you can't say we gotta step it up when you're not putting out no work.
Dudes is getting to these lyrics. What exactly is happening out here? Why are we not getting to these lyrics?
What do you take your arms are too short to box the Elohim?
Ooh.
Who else is the Elohim?
Right.
Well, yeah, you're right about him playing with Kendrick, but out here, that's still, once again, your arms is too short to box with God.
I'm a TDE baby, so I'm going to take that personally, period.
By the way.
Right, well, my bad for that crackle, by the way. Because if you were going to say your arms too short to box with the God, so you said too much West Coast D-licking verbatim, but then when it got to the Elohim versus God bar, you decided to use synonym instead of saying the bar verbatim, so we know you're paying homage. But you said Elohim because why? We know why. I'm just asking for a friend. Right? I'm asking for a friend. We know why. But that's exactly why he said it. We know why he said it. So we know he said it because he was looking for a response from Dot. Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
I get that. For this side of things, people hear that as your arms too short to box with God, Elohim. But it is a shot. You're absolutely right.
Okay, I'm like, bro, like, Ray looking at him like, nigga, you really finna sit here and act like you don't know what we talking about? He looking at him like, wait, I gotta find the look, bro. Where you at?
It's a shot. You're
like, you really finna sit here and act like you don't know what we talking about, bro? Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. I like this energy, though. I really do like this energy.
Absolutely right. So I'm not, that's why I say I liked it. Like, you were supposed to, I think it was intended to be.
He closer to me than he is to Kendrick.
Say again.
What? He closer than me.
Ebro said, oh. Ebro sat up in his chair. He said he closer to me than he is to Kendrick. I heard it the first time. And I'm not there. I heard it the first time. Oh my God. Cuzzo. What is going on, bro? 70 new memberships? What the hell? Cuzzo with another 20 gifted, bro. The whole chat finna be green, gang. W Cuzzo in the chat. Make sure y'all say Cuzzo, thank you, bro. Make sure y'all say thank you, man. Say thank you to Cuzzo for getting your membership. Oh my God, bro. Let me close some of this out, man. Thank you so much, fam. Hey, yo, I gotta end the stream, gang. What is going on, bro? Wendy Pooh, thank you for joining the membership too, gang. Bro, as a verse veteran, thank you so much. Holy hell, bro. My stream about to crash. Dog. I know, I'm not ending it now. I think it's that. My stream about to crash. Hey, W Cuzzo, man. Oh my God, bro. Thank you for that. Thank you so much, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. 90 memberships is crazy. Man, bro. Thank you so much, fam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's wild, man.
Me than he is to Kendrick.
Say again.
He closer to me than he is to Kendrick.
In his career,
in his career.
I mean, so
musically.
Bro, in his career, he's saying musically.
In his career.
I mean, so
musically.
I think he may have something to say about that after this conversation.
Where is Ebro from? He said, I think he might have something to say about that. I mean, we got to see it at this point. I think Joey Badass definitely has a cult following. Musically, I have to hear more from Joey. And Ray Vaughn is giving us a lot of different levels and types of music here. So I'm gonna have to see Joey put something out that rivals that before we even had that conversation. He from New York? Shout out to Snowbirds, man. What is he? Diamond? Shout out to my dog for the 28-month re-up too. I appreciate you. My God, this stream went all over the place, man. If you're watching this on a playback, I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. This one is different. It's not always like this. Shout out to my dog, man. I just thank you so much.
So, it's not a lie. One is closer than none.
So let me ask you this: outside, it's not problematic outside of rap.
Nah.
Like it's
no.
Nah, they not. It's all music, bro. It's all music. It's all music. But shout out to Ray Vaughn and Ebro, man, sitting down and he talking about Joey Badass. I think that's great. I think it's dope that we got a chance to hear from him too. That was listen, I know Ray Vaughn is crazy up there when it comes to everywhere he's been and everything he's been doing. He's definitely a friend of the channel. I definitely was gonna ask him that question if we ever got him to come over here and talk to us. I was gonna ask him hey bro, what was you thinking when Joey said them bars and you was like, you know what, let me get in there. So shout out to him for that, man. All right, on to the next one, man. On to the next one. We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this. Y'all know what we about to do, man. Speaking of Ray Vaughn just dropped the new Freestyle. He just dropped a new freestyle with Justin Credible and Power 106. This is episode 205. Y'all know we about to get into it, bro. Let me find my headphones, gang. We about to get into it. Why is Ebro riding for Joey? I have no idea. Are they dead? Don't tell me. Oh, no, wrong side. My bad. I'm tweaking. There we go. Y'all. Did the video. Hey, let me fix it. Video's not playing. Okay. Let me try to fix it. If I disconnect completely, come right back. But I'm gonna try to fix it because I can't do it without closing out. So give me a second. Let me do this and I'll be right back. If I end, you'll see the stream pop right back up. Are we back? Let me know if we back. Let me know if we back. We jumped right back in. Let me know if we back. It should be up. It should be up. We shouldn't have left that stream, but let me know. Let me know if we back. We back? Okay, bet. Appreciate you. It didn't end the stream. It did not end the stream. Okay, thank you so much, man. My bad, gang. Damn, I didn't even look at it, bro. Somebody told me to, and I didn't even look at it, man. I'm sorry. I thought you was talking about something else. My bad. I think Cuzzo just crashed my stream. That was all. All right, we back. All right, chat, y'all know what it is. We about to go ahead and get into it. We got another reaction. We're going to do this one live, man. Vaughn raps over 3 beats on Justin Credible's Freestyle Series, episode 25. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me start recording this, man. Vaughn has been on here a couple of times. I think a total of 3 times. I seen the old one, and then he had another recent one, and then now we got this one. I think it's 3 times. So y'all know what Vaughn does when he gets in the booth over here, man. I'm super excited to get into this. Do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you new. Where we at? Listen, I'm trying to see if we could do it in this stream. We got real close. Where we at? Yo, we are less than 20 away from 31K. Let's do it in this stream if you guys don't mind. Let's get to it. Hit that like button, sub to the channel. Let's go ahead and get over to this Vaughn freestyle. Let's get it.
Hip hop, baby. Justin Credible's Freestyle Series. Hey, look who's here, man.
Let's go.
Back by popular demand.
It's Vaughn.
Ooh, my brother Vaughn is here. TDE is in the building.
Yeah.
Hey, they also got merch too. He also had merch. I didn't know that he had a bunch of merch, man. There's a bunch of merch up, so let's see if we can get some. Shout out to Cam Cobain for the $5 donation. I appreciate you. What tier in terms of lyrical skill would you rank Drake at?
Hey, the new project is out.
That one.
He came to get to some
The
bars.
good, the bad, the dollar menu.
Hey, man.
Woo!
Yeah.
What's that?
You know, baby.
Hey, you want to be a baller? All you got to do is get in with me.
Okay. It's that time.
Okay.
I got a 30 stick on me cause I got a family to feed. Fuck a family tree when niggas mishandle the leaves. Got bite marks.
Oh, he say, look. He said, I got a 30 stick on me because I got a family to feed. And then, hold on, wait.
Family to feed. Fuck a family tree when niggas mishandle the leaves.
F a family tree when ninjas mishandle the leaves. Hey, bro, hey, look. We ain't worried about a family tree. I'm giving y'all this bread and y'all mishandling this money. He said something about that before too, where he talked about family being like a subscription service. I thought that was crazy.
Stick on me cause I got a family to feed. Fuck a family tree when niggas mishandle the leaves. Got bite marks still in my hand from all the people I feed. Cause all the ones that standing for me, the only people I need. Was robbing streets to feed my babies. I'm just grateful I ain't get caught. Pumping blood inside my veins, but I'm still scared to use my heart. Best friend wasn't in the art, but they still outlined it with chalk. I missed the funeral cause I ain't had no car, but if it was me, she would've walked. And
oh man, bro. Didn't he say he missed his best friend's funeral because he ain't had no car?
I missed the funeral cause I ain't had no car, but if it was me, she would've walked. And earthquakes was put here for us to recognize a fault. Don't need Edison or real.
Earthquakes was put here to recognize the fault of the fault lines. Gang. Right here. Hey! Hey, shout out my dog, man, Ray Vaughn in the chat. We gonna need one of them TDE, one of them joints, whatever. I don't care what it is. We gonna need one of them. You got, hey, let us know where to find it at. Drop it in the chat. Drop that link. If y'all want any of this merch, make sure y'all go check it out. Drop the link. You could do it. You modded, gang, so you could drop the link in the chat. He said, hey, them fault lines, the TDE. He said, I got bite marks in my hands from all the people I feed. Surgical with it, gang. Surgical.
Realize that and earthquakes was put here for us to recognize a fault. Don't need Edison to realize that energy be off. It's like in my dead.
The Edison bars, we don't need Edison to recognize the energy. Off. I see it.
Recognize a fault. Don't need Edison to realize that energy be off. It's like in my dead time, I just get buried in my thoughts. I don't get caught up.
In my dead time, I get buried in my thoughts. What you be doing, bro? Because he could have said spare time, but he said dead time. In my dead time, I get buried in my thoughts. Crazy bar. The visual picture there is nuts.
Energy be off. It's like in my dead time, I just get buried in my thoughts. I don't get caught up in my season. I take it with a grain of. See, we ain't had no silver spoon. We used to eat all.
I don't get caught up in my season. Just take it with a grain of salt. In my seasoning. The doubles is crazy.
Don't get caught up in my season. I take it with a grain of. See, we ain't had no silver spoon. We used to eat our plastic forks. Make decisions. We morticians. We got comfortable with corpse. Like I'm trying to reach the height.
Wait.
Make decisions. We morticians. We got. See, we ain't had no silver spoon. We used to eat our plastic forks. Make decisions. We morticians. We got comfortable with corpse. Like I'm trying to reach the height. Scared I end up falling short. Cause see, I always double dribble when that ball is in my court. I hold on to pain with both hands. Cause see, I always double dribble with corpse. Like I'm trying to reach the height. Scared I end up falling short. Cause see, I always double dribble when that ball is in my court. I hold on to pain with both hands and slow dance. Praying I could find pearls and old clams.
That boy said, I hold on to pain with both hands. Oh! Bar stupid.
Hold on to pain with both hands and slow dance. Praying I could find pearls and old clams. Benjamin in Washington.
Praying I could find pearls and old clams. Hey, I need to find a jewel in somewhere I ain't been looking. Where I'm gonna find the jewels at? Somewhere I ain't been looking
both
at.
Hands and slow dance. Praying I could find pearls and old clams. Benjamin in Washington, they spoke in. Last words for the Insta. See how they programmed them bittersweet moments when you find out they.
The last words of Insta was programmed. Hold up.
Dance. Praying I could find pearls and old clams. Benjamin in Washington, they spoke in. Last words for the Insta.
Benjamin in Washington, they spoken. What? Stop playing with me, bro. I'm leaving, dog. I'm walking out. Nah, bro. Nah, bruh. Chill. Nah. Spokane, Washington bar, and then he had a Graham bar in here too.
And old clams. Benjamin in Washington, they spoke in. Last words for the Insta. See how they programmed them bittersweet moments.
Last words for the Insta. See how they program, bruh.
And they spoke in. Last words for the Insta. See how they programmed them bittersweet moments when you finding out they so bland. People are like fruit. See what happens. Them bittersweet moments when you finding out they so bland. People are like.
He said them bittersweet moments, now you find it and they so bland. Oh.
See how they programmed them bittersweet moments when you finding out they so bland. People are like fruit, see what happens picking the wrong friend. Take your kindness for a weakness, strong chance. You never see where you stand if you don't stand. Chest out like for a weakness, strong chance. You never see where you stand if you don't stand. Chest out like you want some of this too old.
Yo, Ray Vaughn is here, baby.
Phone on D&D for all them close calls. Cause when nobody at attendance when it's roll call. Snowfall, cousin moving white, he throwing snowballs. But then they sent them up the road for that long haul. Switch my surroundings cause they suffer from complacency. Push them out the circle, it was never about shapes with me. All my niggas all complacent.
Ray said, push him out the circle. It was never about shapes with me. Bro, yeah, he said friends like picking fruit. Sheesh, bro. Man's going dumb. Every time. We only 2 minutes in, bro. We only 2 minutes in. Damn.
But then they sent them off the road for that long haul. Switch my surroundings cause they suffer from complacency. Push them out the circle, it was never about shapes with me. All my niggas offer headshots like model agencies. We charging every time like application fees. Yo dog mama crying on your shoulder. Man, that shit the worst. Cause every tear she dropping on your shoulder symbolize a hurt. And he just wanted the diamonds in the face like Lil Uzi Vert. It might defeat the purpose, but we was drying off with dirty shirts. Put the same shirt back on cause we was helpless. And I always felt the karma I received was someone else's. I see niggas with they.
Hey, yo, you gotta stop rapping like this, gang. You gotta stop rapping like this. Every time we hear this nigga, he going crazy, bro. Oh, my bad. I tried. Oh, my bad. Every time we hear him, he going crazy, bro. Every single time. Not one time I'll be like, yo, he left a little meat on that bone, bro. He left a little meat on that bone. He going crazy.
Cause we was helpless, and I always felt the karma I received was someone else's. I see niggas with they daddies in their life and I get jealous. Feel my past is catching up, but I'm like, fuck it, let me relish. Cause I'm generous enough.
My past is catching up. F it, let me relish. Catch up, relish. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Feel my past is catching up, but I'm like, fuck it, let me relish. Cause I'm generous enough to give all these niggas the last laugh. They love to smile in my face, but be eager to backstab. And if I could time travel, I would leave them in the past. Yeah, I'm just being transparent as Kylie's dead, bitch.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Ray Vaughn is here.
Give me another one.
Hey, if it's cool with you, I'd like to try to go 2 for 2 today.
Nah, he about to go dumb on this one, bro. Nah, he about to go dumb on this one, bro.
Ray Vaughn is here.
Give me another one.
Hey, if it's cool with you, I'd like to try to go 2 for 2 today.
Hey, Ray.
Fuck.
Wow.
Chill.
The good, the bad, the dollar menu.
Hey, the good, the bad, the dollar menu. Make sure y'all checking it out, bro. Y'all know we did a full reaction on this channel. And all the responses I've seen from the album have been nothing but outpouring, just great vibes and great feeling. It's not an album, it's a mixtape, apparently. Apparently, Ray.
Wow, fuck.
The good, the bad, the dollar menu.
Hey.
Look,
Ray Vaughn.
Help people out of emotions while I bottle my own. You disrespect them, call them out once the logic is gone. Since I was 9, I've been watching the throne. The dollar menu just dropped, bitch, get top on the phone.
Call up top, baby.
No longer will I let people push me into depression. Watching the party die, man, who knew Dot was on the guest list? Weapons formed against me.
He said watching the party die, who knew Dot was on the guest list. What up? Shout out to Tina Connor for the gifted membership. I appreciate you so much. Yo.
Watching the party die, man, who knew Dot was on the guest list? Weapons formed against me have been used without discretion. I'm fucked. A magnum on me, yet I still feel unprotected. And all real.
The bars, bro. The magnum. I got.
Been used without discretion. I'm fucked. A magnum on me, yet I still feel unprotected.
He said, I'm effed. A magnum on me, but I still feel unprotected. This.
And all real niggas need therapy. Treat our family members like they charity. Hate in plain sight, but the envy that be hidden is the scariest. Who's strong enough for us when we need carrying? Hatches we've been burying.
Hold on, I need that.
Therapy. Treat our family members like they charity. Hate in.
He say all real niggas need therapy, bro. I still don't understand why people look at therapy, look down on therapy. I never understand that, bro. If you need therapy, gang. You got to talk to somebody. Go get ahead and talk to somebody. Don't let nobody make you think you can't talk to nobody because you think they got their whole situation figured out and they just really don't. I don't understand it.
And all real niggas need therapy. Treat our family members like they charity. Hate in plain sight, but the envy that be hidden is the scariest. Who's strong enough for us when we need carrying?
Who's strong enough for us when we need carrying? My boy.
We've been burying. I'm one of the new boys, so I've been focused on my legacy. My family tree already growing extra leaves. Regrettably, nothing's ever fell into my lap, bitch. I got felonies. Kids bop.
Bro said nothing's ever fell into my lap. I got felonies.
extra leaves. Regrettably, nothing's ever fell into my lap, bitch. I got felonies. Kids bop, now I want my record clean. TDE this shit for
Kids Bop, now I want my record clean. Y'all know Kids Bop, the clean record.
to my lap, bitch, I got felonies. Kids bop, now I want my record clean. TDE this shit for life, death penalty. Oh, he gang gang, but do we mean it when he screaming deputy? Since my Pornhub search was big booty ebony, I've been feeling like my little story deserves an extra read. Let me breathe. Hope I.
He said, I feel like my little story needs an extra read. Come on, bruh. Why this wasn't on the joint, gang? Ray say they can't rap with me. Yo, wait. Where this at? We need this. We need this. This I told you he was gonna cook on here though. I told you. It's the slow, like the slow tempo, kind of almost soul sample-y a little bit. He gonna cook, I'm telling you.
Oh, he gang gang, but do we mean it when he screaming deputy? Since my Pornhub search was big booty ebony, I've been feeling like my little story deserves an extra read. Let me breathe. Hope I ain't get that metronome from my father, that's a deadbeat. I barely could get diapers for my daughters, who gon' hug me? It's time to steal them. Like my little story deserves an extra read. Let me breathe. Hope I ain't get that metronome from my father, that's a deadbeat. I barely could get diapers for my daughters, who gon' hug me? It's time to steal them huggies out of Target. Made a killing.
Hey, look, I'm gonna reveal too much about myself on this stream, gang. I'm not gonna reveal that much about my I'm not. Ray, you not about to have me go down memory lane and tell them stories about myself. This boy said, hey, had to steal them diapers at them Huggies out of Target.
Barely could get diapers for my daughters,
Target,
who
I
gon'
love you.
hug me? It's time to steal them Huggies out of Target. Made a killing inside Walmart like that nigga who from Charlotte shot my cousin boy.
Oh, made it killing inside Walmart like that ninja. Yo, you and the baby? Tell me that's in the works. Cause I think y'all will do something crazy. That's what he talking about. The baby when he popped bro in Walmart.
Huggies out of Target, made a killing inside Walmart like that nigga who from Charlotte shot my cousin Boyson in his chest and he was
Bro,
finna
why we
leave.
lagging so
White
heavy?
tee, got a red coat, what a thriller scene. I peep, all they R.I.P.
Red coat with a thrilling scene.
Post, but what they really mean, wrestling.
Nah, we can't be lagging like that, bro. Let me go ahead and clean this up. There's too much happening in the background. That's the problem. All right, we back.
With them demons in the night is just a different Jarvis. He was finna leave. White tee, got a red coat. What a thriller scene. I peep, all they R.I.P. post, but what they really mean. Wrestling with them demons in the night is just a different. Jarvis on them drugs heavy. Went to school with him.
Yes.
Feeling depressed cause I would roast him cause his shoes little.
Ooh.
Mustard on his shirt from yesterday. We called him out at lunch. Me and Danny jokes used to hit cause he was not like us. I seen him like 6 months ago, was slightly confused.
This is new too. Yeah, trauma bonding for sure, gang. Bro, he gave us the mustard, not like us bars. He said he had mustard on the shirt from yesterday. They was jonesing on him. Then hold up.
Jokes used to hit cause he was not like us. From yesterday, we called him out at lunch. Me and Danny joked him cause his shoes little. Mustard on his shirt from yesterday, we called him out at lunch. Me and Danny jokes used to hit cause he was not like us.
Y'all hear this, bro?
Seen him like 6 months ago, was slightly confused. Last time I seen my nigga, we was going to school. But when I looked into his eyes, I just seen substance abuse. But now his life a sad song, cause he addicted to blues. Broke as fuck my phone.
Damn, addiction story, real life bars. That's what you gonna get with
Used to
Ray.
be a straight talk, Biggie when he cheated. Nigga gotta let his faith walk. Tariq was dropping gems, really that's what
Biggie when he cheated, he gotta let his faith walk. Biggie and Faith Evans.
took the weight off. To anybody that said fuck me, that was they lost. How many times I lost myself to opportunities? How many crossroads do I gotta cross to get immunity? How many tables do I gotta turn to get gratuity? How many niggas fixate?
How many tables I gotta turn to get gratuity? Oh, the waiter bars? Oh.
To get immunity. How many tables do I gotta turn to get gratuity? How many niggas fixate self-esteem with buying jewelry? Let them know they favorite Virgo is back.
Yeah, Virgo shit.
And I'ma
let's
run
get
it like the earth going flat.
Crazy.
I don't know how how, but I'ma wing it and then serve all flats. This just an ad for my
That boy said, I don't know how, I'ma wing it. He said, I don't know, but I'ma wing it.
I don't know how, but I'ma wing it and then serve all flats. This just an ad for my auntie that do TurboTax. And yeah, my grandpa was a crackhead, but I loved him like my daddy. Ask him why he married Carol when I know he loved my granny. He said even though he clean, she's still healing from his damage. And that time around, that only thing that gave him understanding. I still cry about J. Maya, I still cry about Quanika. I still sit and think about John. It wasn't ordinary people. There was legends that died young, and a part of me died some. No peace with that, but I'ma keep looking till I find some. I made peace with the granny that said fuck me as a child. Need a receipts to help me figure out where I got this smile. Mixed emotions, though the love I carried for her wasn't mild. Hurt my chest to put her coffin in that motherfucking. I'm a recovering narcissist. Broke people for God to fix. Verizon bill through the roof. My life they been calling quits. I'm Wayne with the lighter flicks. They all got an item list. I hate your outfits. You had to toe an entitlement. I don't speak about my blessings to niggas cause they get jealous just for thinking you don't need nobody.
Wifey is the biggest proponent of that, bro. She be like, don't tell nobody nothing, bro. Because no matter all the love they think they giving you or you think they giving you, somebody hating on you somewhere and pouring salt. They be like, bro, don't put none of that out there.
I don't speak about my blessings to niggas cause they get jealous just for thinking you don't need nobody. You get beheaded. Now I live out in Tarzana.
Just for thinking you don't need nobody, you get beheaded. Come on.
And the crib look like heaven, but them grocery bags under the sink ain't for aesthetic, that's for chicken, nigga.
Ooh, tough.
Don't let that fly over your fucking head, dog.
I'm catching all the bars, man. Goosebumps, right?
Bro, this is nuts. All the time.
Big TDE shit, man.
Always.
Ray Vaughn's here. He just went crazy on 2 beats. I don't mean to
shut that shit down.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
shut
mean
that
to.
Shit down.
I want to see if we could just go 3 for 3, man.
We got a third one?
This is one of my favorite dot beats.
Let's get to it.
And
oh, hell no. We got a third one, bro. We getting 3 beats. Yeah, we need that. That, whatever that was, we need that. We got 3 beats.
I just feel like you'll go crazy on
Let's
this shit.
get to it.
Ray Vaughn is here. The new project is out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you see what type of time I'm on.
Right. Get my phones right.
You ready to go crazy? Too easy, I know. Ray Vaughn, just incredible. Let's get it, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I feel like my feelings is absent. I feel like the industry laughing. I feel like the industry lacking. People with passion, music with talent. Everybody got a stick like they Daniel Rap.
Yeah. What do you feel like? Feel like it's what? No passion?
I feel like the industry lacking. People with passion, music with talent. Everybody.
What? Music with talent? So I feel like the industry lacking? Come on, gang. You speaking what we thinking, gang.
Get it, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I feel like my feelings is absent. I feel like the industry laughing. I feel like the industry lacking. People with passion, music with talent. Everybody got a stick like they Daniel Radcliffe. I feel like everybody clay like.
Everybody got a stick like they Daniel Radcliffe? Wait, was that who, bro, Daniel Radcliffe? Ain't that bro, Harry Potter? Is that Harry Potter?
Passion, music with talent. Everybody got a stick like they Daniel Radcliffe. I feel like everybody clay like Cassius. I feel like we all got masters cause we don't know masters. Niggas ain't
I feel like everybody masters cause we don't own masters.
Clay like Cassius. I feel like we all got masters cause we don't know masters.
Yeah, we all got masters cause we don't own masters. Oh.
Clay like Cassius. I feel like we all got masters cause we don't know masters. Niggas ain't masters. I brought wipes just to get on my rap shit. Revenge is sweet. I seen niggas.
Bought wipes to get on my rap shit. This nigga crazy, bro.
Get they toupee hammer. Squeezing Glock 40 like the end of Kool-Aid jammers. The gun so big, look like we brought an expansion. Expectation too big to fit in your standards. I used to get clothes when the cars go.
Expectations too big to fit in your standards. Your view, you don't see my vision. The expectations is too big to fit in your standards. You can't do it. Maybe you can't do it.
Down before I started stealing clothes out the lost and found, raving about pain like Orlando Brown. For COVID, seen a lot of coffins round. Real nigga
raving about pain like Orlando Brown. You be careful to mention that name because he gon' say Ray Vaughn. I know Ray Vaughn. Man, I'm not even gonna put that out there, but that nigga be wildin'. That boy said Raven of pain like Orlando Brown is tough. Shout out to Jim the Gym. I appreciate you for the 5. Oh, yes, the good, the bad, the dollar menu. I was like, what is that? The good, the bad, the dollar menu is the mixtape of the year. Masterpiece. Therapy for the soul. Thank you, Ray Vaughn. Ray is here. He said, thank you for real, gang. Let's get it.
Lando Brown, before COVID, seen a lot of coffins round. Real nigga shit, I sell white folks trauma.
Before COVID, seen a lot of coffins round. So coffin as in coffins and people that ain't here, that's doubling into the coffin. Y'all remember when people was coughing when they had COVID? Bro, you couldn't stand next to me. I was ready to slap everybody.
Before COVID, seen a lot of coffins round. Real nigga shit, I sell white folks trauma. Real nigga shit, I got different baby mamas. Real nigga shit, I tend to spin before I got it. Real nigga shit, my first.
Okay, you mastering the art of relating. You're mastering the art of relating, gang. I don't know what it is, but you're mastering the art of relating. So whatever that is, and that's the reasons why I like the artists that I like the most, and maybe others don't like them as much as I do, is because I can find something within these bars. I find something within these bars. So you mastering the art of relating.
Shit, I got different baby mamas, real nigga shit. I tend to spin before I got it, real nigga shit. My first car was in Impala. I used to feel like I was a stain on earth. I kept going to.
I wanted one. That wasn't my first car, but I wanted one.
Real nigga shit. My first car was in Impala. I used to feel like I was a stain on earth. I kept going till the pain don't hurt. In 64, I beat the system like the gang don't work. I called on niggas.
He said 64, I beat the game. Wait, I beat the game.
Going till the pain don't hurt. In 64, I beat the system like the gang don't work.
He said I beat the system like the game don't work. That N64.
Earth, I kept going till the pain don't hurt. In 64, I beat the system like the gang don't work. I called on niggas, but they name don't. On God, Chrome on me, I ain't never had a Google phone. Converted to a monster from the shit that I went through alone. Mr. Crashout, you see me coming, then just smooth a cone. Running up the numbers on you dummies, I'm a student loan.
Nice.
Notice my.
Running up the numbers on you. I'm a student loan. Oh man, I hate to have to relate to that.
Crash out, you see me coming, then just smooth a cone. Running up the numbers on you dummies, I'm a student loan.
Nice.
Notice my delivery on Amazon. This for the doctors on the net that claiming rap is done. I put my juniors in the game way.
This for the doctors on the net that claiming rap is done.
My delivery on Amazon. This for the doctors on the net that claiming rap is done. I put my juniors in the game way before LeBron popped out. Right after I balled, I'm a Pokemon. Get your cap, Jordan Peele. He think he like us. Transportation.
Wait a minute.
Amazon, this for the running up the numbers on you dummies, I'm a student loan.
Nice.
Notice my delivery on Amazon. This for the doctors on the net that claiming rap is done. I put my juniors in the game way before LeBron popped out. Right after I balled, I'm a Pokemon. Get your.
He said popped out right after I balled. I'm a Pokemon. What?
Cap Jordan Peele, he think he like us. Popped out right after I balled. I'm a Pokemon. Get your cap Jordan Peele, he think he like us. Transportation, walk him down or I might bust. Stinky.
The Jordan Peele us bar, come on. And I know you like scary movies too, bro. Bro mentioned them and us and some others. Bro,
They claiming rap is done. I put my juniors in the game way before LeBron popped out. Right after I balled, I'm a Pokemon. Get your cap Jordan Peele, he think he like us. Transportation, walk him down or I might bust. Stinky Super Mario, but he better pipe up. Pulled up with sticks and I cap.
Think he's Super Mario. Boy better pipe up. Jumping down to, oh my God.
Walk him down or I might bust. Stinky Super Mario, but he better pipe up. Pulled up with sticks and I half off on price cut. I'm probably with my daughter summer having tea parties. Long money, the stash big like I'm Steve Harvey. I'm a nigga they gon' drag.
He said long money, the stash big like I'm Steve Harvey. No. The Steve Harvey stash is thick, bro. Hey, yo, Ray killing
my daughter
the game.
summer having tea parties, long money. The stash big like I'm Steve Harvey. I'm the nigga they gon' dread like I'm B Marley. Labels keep calling. My currency is C foreign.
Let's do it.
Lizzo ain't the only name that hold weight. Bitch, I pop up on your screen like you need phone space. Started off a hothead, now I'm a cold case. Dump a nigga out. Now how's that for soulmates? Free TG when
he said I stomp out. How's that for soulmates?
Compton, they won't make it out my mosh pit. They can't beat us, they gon' gossip. Got a Drake on me if you joshing. A gym for you niggas who boxing.
A Drake on me if you joshing. The Drake and Josh bars? Bro, it's every bar. It's every bar. We can pause every bar.
Gossip. Got a Drake on me if you joshing. A gym for you niggas who boxing. I blew up with the sliders like White Castles. Nas first class when I look up flight.
He said I grew up with the sliders like White Castle.
For you niggas who
I grew up with all ninjas that slide.
I blew up with the sliders like White Castles. Nas first class when I look up flight cabins. Wrong pills have you stuck in a time capsule. Told myself I would be lit. I time travel.
Let's go.
Justin, if I ever stop breathing, put diamonds in my halo. I'm flexing on Jesus. LA County, bitch, we out here carrying the region. Hairstylists, we been out here bobbing and weaving.
Come on, right?
I love it when I pop out and show niggas Caucasians in a 40. I'm scared of no niggas switch on me. I heard they ain't grown folk business. Got an entourage full of cold business. Put you in the dirt like a four-wheeler. Staying out of Dodge like a Ford dealer.
Yo, you going crazy.
Staying out of Dodge like a Ford dealer.
Right?
A bitch can't talk to me cause I know Sizzle. Badass since my grill was aluminum foil. Okay. I'm getting calls from the women that I used to spoil. Since Grandma Dorothy fried our chicken and reusing oil. All eyes on me, get your noodles boiled. My uncle like Ray quit hanging with them youngs. You 13, why the fuck you need a gun? Cause it ain't only tourists asking where I'm from. In Long Beach they cut your life short. Is you dumb? Stayed out the street life and I got straight A's. But if it's war, I'm gon' spin on them like Beyblades. Yeah, was robbing houses while you
punchlines is I'ma spin on them like Beyblades.
Street life and I got straight A's, but if it's war, I'm gon' spin on them like Beyblades. Yeah, was robbing houses while you niggas was on prime days. Boost mobile SIM card, boosting up the crime rates. You niggas had a lot to say, don't think we forgot.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think we forgot.
Okay.
If you land in the city, you can tell like an ox. Niggas ain't got a comma, but we're speaking on dot.
If you land in the city, you could tell like an ox.
Boosting up the crime rates. You niggas had a lot to say, don't think we forgot.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think we forgot.
Okay.
If you land in the city, you can tell like an ox. Niggas ain't got a comma, but we're speaking on dot. Fuck that podcast.
Ninjas ain't got a comma, but we're speaking on dot. I think we know who that's about.
In the city, you can tell like an ox. Niggas ain't got a comma, but we're speaking on dot. Fuck that podcast that nobody gon' watch. Spin on them like a twist to get you put on the spot. Mac.
You on action. He said at that podcast.
Dot. Fuck that podcast that nobody gon' watch. Spin on them like a twist to get you put on the spot. Mac call me like an apple boy. We turn on the mots. Don't need opinion from a nigga who ain't reaching the top.
Bro, Dot Ben said, you know my little ninjas out there rocker? Bro.
A comma, but we're speaking on dot. Fuck that podcast that nobody gon' watch. Spin on them like a twist to get you put on the spot. Mac call me like an apple boy. We turn on the mots. Don't need opinion from a nigga who ain't reaching the
Mac on me. We turn on the mots. Applesauce? Oh my God. This boy going crazy.
Put on the spot. Mac call me like an apple boy. We turn on the mots. Don't need opinion from a nigga who ain't reaching the top. Claiming they got hits, but they ain't doing their job. Ain't had a hit since like 1999. What happened?
Yeah. Oh, who is that? Do we need to Google it? Wait, do y'all need me to Google it for y'all who ain't had a hit since like damn near like 30 years ago? Oh, my boy. Hey, we know who these bars is for. This man is, he just talked about him on the last pod. Fuck it. Joey.
Like 1999. What happened to the vibes? Oh, you turned a little Nas. Call of Duty live. Goofy nigga better pick a squad.
Wait, what?
Claiming they got hits, but they ain't doing their job. Ain't had a hit since like 1999. What happened to the vibes? Oh, you turned a little Nas. Call of Duty live. Goofy nigga better pick a squad. What happened to the vibes? Oh, you turned a little Nas. Call of Duty live. Goofy nigga better pick a squad. Cause they not like us, and we rode the bus while we had a trust, and we ate free lunch if we ain't had much. So instead of discuss, y'all better shut the fuck up while you turn the beat off.
Okay. Oh, he said no, the name of the project. Okay, I got you.
Because you going too crazy, Ray.
The name of your new project is 1999? Okay.
Hold on. Yo, Ray Vaughn is here. The bars are at a high fucking level. You see how...
He said he switched. I didn't... Hey, I heard that bar, but that bar get me cooked. So
claiming they got hits, but ain't had one since 1999.
Yeah, hold on, Ray Vaughn, hold on. Look, TDE's in the building. You know the bars are at the highest level.
Big steppers.
Big TDs.
Yeah, all the time.
Damn,
I know.
Hey, for more, fuck
I know. That's what I said. Do we need
Y'all
to
gotta
Google
go listen
it?
to the good, the bad, the dollar menu.
We know what the project is.
We getting them good
I know.
reviews. They loving on me.
Of course
on
they
Twitter.
are.
You know I'm going crazy.
Just like that, man. Right here in Los Angeles, California. Long Beach is in the building.
Always LBC.
TDE, just incredible
To the end of
freestyle
time.
series. Power 106, like that.
Little bitch.
Just incredible. Hey, yo, I didn't even think we was gonna be here that long for this one. He gave us 3 beats. We down there 40 minutes in. Hey. We know who he was talking about. We said it. We knew it already. Hey, sir, keep rapping. Keep rapping like that, bro. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. I'm gonna be able to say, yo, we was here for it all. And I was late to the party, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was late to the party. Listen, bro. I'm here now though. I don't care what it is. It could be a minute and a half. We always gonna react to Ray Vaughn, bro. Ray has been just a major contributor to the channel, just as far as being here and his presence and just always dropping consistent bangers, man. And we appreciate him for that. Not a lot of people will pull up and sit through a reaction to their music. They know what they said. So always, man, thank you for that. Listen, he's here. Y'all can let me know. Y'all can let him know how y'all feel about the good, the bad, the dollar menu. Y'all can let him know how y'all feel about this just incredible freestyle. Drop it in the comments too. I'm gonna screenshot it and send it over to him. I'm gonna screenshot it and let him know what y'all feeling about this song, man. So let me know how y'all felt about his freestyle over here, man. Do me a favor. Where we at? We let me see. Did we make it? Did we make it? We less than 10 subscribers away from 31,000, man. Look, we close. I love y'all so much, man. I missed y'all yesterday. We'll be back again tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all turn on the notification bell so you guys know when we go live. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You guys can follow me at all my socials, all that good stuff right here. Make sure y'all let the homie Ray know how y'all feel about it, man. Give him his flowers, man. We appreciate it. And y'all know I'll see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.